Facebook over.
Because they're like it's too detailed. Because your smallest pixel art is I think 150 by 150, and I think most of your faces are slightly too big. I think they're about 50 by 50.
Oh sure.
If I could get, I think there's 3 different sizes. I don't know how I can get the bigger sizes of badges, but if I could get the bigger sizes, I could do it.
How about we all make one emote? Mine is gonna be a dead dog.
Oh my god. Alright, by the way, we're live. We're just on the title screen. I just want to finish prepping and then we'll start in just a moment.
Mine will be a dead old man.
Oh my god.
Mine's gonna be naked Michelle.
Beautiful.
Let me organize my dice here.
We all have these really shitty emotes, and then frickin' Duke just makes a really nice Remy one.
Duke somehow compresses his small enough that you can see all the details though. Your guys is all MS Paint.
Duke hires like a really nice artist to paint his, and then compresses it. We just got shitty MS Paint pixel art.
Alright. Okay, and we are live now. I think. Now.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes, there we go. As like Duke's hand went out, and as soon as it reached its end, it went live. That was pretty nice. Alright. Welcome back. Yay! I'm happy. It wasn't like I was dreading this episode at all. Whatsoever. But welcome back. We are questionable role models. I hope you guys are in for an odd session. This is all we're gonna have. And before we jump right in, like I like to do every session now, if you guys don't mind, please describe who you're playing and what you are. Anything about your character that the people or the rest of you guys might know, up to your current situation. So, Duke, would you like to go first?
Hi, I'm Duke. I'm playing Furnace Cinder, who is a Bard Master following the Gambler archetype. He's usually wearing very Aladdin-like clothes. Come and get me, Disney. And he enjoys taking. They're probably on their way. Like Orlando's not far, dude.
You like 2 minutes later, you hear choppers.
Just guys in like big Mickey helmets come out. No, they can have actual stormtroopers now.
They really
anyway. They're the dog who plays Blue the giant goat. Right now he's with Michelle, but he enjoys taking risks, but he is also very loyal to his friends, as someone with a very fiery passion might be. So, that's mine. Thanks for watching. Hi, Mom.
See you next time.
Bye!
Alright, Tristan, would you like to go next?
I'm currently playing a druid of the Spores named Ovina Battlehammer. She is currently butt naked in the middle of a town. She pretty much carries this mushroom around with her, usually in a jar, right now not. Yeah.
That's it? Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. And Alexis, would you please introduce your character?
I'm Alexis. I play Henri, the Storm Sorcerer, who is too powerful for her own good. And that's it.
Okay. Lawston. Or Dylan.
Hi, I'm Dylan. I play Arrington. He is 9'1", jacked. He benches about 420, spots close to 1200, and he carries around this little gnome guy. I think his name's Loston. He doesn't do much. It's all me.
Okay. Arrington is your robot. You're the artificer gnome.
Sure, if you want to, that way.
You're the gunsmith artificer.
I
right?
would like it to be canon that I provide the voice for Arrington because I make very cute beeps.
Beep, boop,
And
sounds.
even more
Yeah,
adorable boops.
Lawson's the artificer gunsmith. About 2 feet tall, 25 pounds. Oh, about 50 pounds now with all the stuff he picked up.
All right.
And yeah,
Okay. So we're picking up from a interesting situation. Last time you guys left off, you were in a small guard outpost called shit. I forget what it was called. Isn't it
Called
Bellerin?
shit.
No, it's a Bolero. I just had to make sure. It was Bolero. And this place, first of all, you guys are in the country of Tethele in a small guard outpost called Bolero. And you guys got there because you found and went to look for a lost city. There, you guys accidentally let loose a ton of demons that came pouring out of a gate. It tied to your previous campaign in some way, in some of your previous campaign in some way at least, and you guys barely managed to escape with everything intact, and helped a lot of the refugees from this once time locked and now time displaced city get out of there to where the perimeter of this area was, where the guards eventually took you all with your help defending these refugees to Bolero. From there, the guards notified you guys, and after asking you guys questions, learned that you weren't part of the refugees. You guys are not from that city, apparently. They didn't even know that a city existed, behind them, where you guys came from, where all these people came from. So they had more questions for you, and they wanted to talk to you more eventually. But while in this guard outpost, waiting for more refugees to arrive and for transportation to arrive to help the injured get to a town called Eiley in the distance, it's a coast town, you guys were in the tavern, kind of finally relaxing. After running into an individual that with a colorful swirly mask that seemed to be a bounty hunter of sorts. A little screws loose in the head kind of deal. You guys saw him kill an individual and afterwards just walk away with the body. You guys then sat down at the tavern and pulled out a deck of cards that you guys have held on to for about half a month now. About 3 weeks, I think. You guys started drawing cards and such, and in the midst of that, which first of all, you guys would know what this deck is called. I believe Quiven identified it before, or somebody identified it before they died. It's called the Tarot Deck of the Brave and Foolish. Most of your draws were, or at least Henri's draws was boring. She just wanted to give away her cards that she had. Furnace, however, when he drew the card, he drew the Devil card upside down. And a pentagram burned itself into the wooden floor underneath him. But that's all that happened. Hardy then drew, and as he drew, his eyes kind of unfocused, his head tilted back as a spectral manifestation of death itself appeared behind him, basically pulling his soul into a small black pearl in his hand and then disappearing. Ovina, thinking that it was a illusionary trick of some sort, kind of or whatnot. I don't know how you were thinking, but I don't know why you drew the card, but that's kind of...
The fourth card can't be bad.
Okay. Well, even though the possible death just happened to someone she just knew, she decided to draw the card from the deck, only for everything in her possession to be disintegrated other than one object, which was this mushroom. Where as soon as it clattered onto the ground, Ovina basically started cursing, grabbed the thing, and in her naked and now mushroom-less state, because before she had mushrooms kind of growing on her, she bolted out the door. This is where we're picking up now. Lawson, you are outside as you see Ovina slamming the door open and running out butt naked off somewhere.
Do I see Lawson before I
What's your
fully
passive
run up?
perception?
It is 13.
Okay. Yeah, you would see Arrington, and then nearby would be Lawson. However, before we go to you, the rest of you that are in the tavern, which is just Furnace and Henri, it's quiet. It's dead silent. And I mean the tavern was packed with refugees, a few guards, tending to those injured and stuff like that. Some people just trying to find a place to relax and maybe sleep and rest their head. But it's dead silent, and they're all looking in your direction, wondering what the fuck just happened. All right, take it away.
What
Henri,
just happened?
I think it. We should probably get Hardy's body out of here.
Hardy's what? I'm sorry. No. Hardy's fine. He's fine. Ovina's fine too. Hardy's fine.
As you're saying he's fine, his body starts to lean over like on the stool as he kind of flopped down forward. But now the weight of his weapons on his one side starts to pull his body almost as he starts to slide off his stool onto the floor, and it just thumps.
Can I try to catch him
You
from
can.
falling off?
He's a pretty big cat. Give me an athletics check just to make sure you can like grab a hold of him before his body goes limp and falls onto the ground.
What are these numbers? Hold on.
Just death saves by Lawson. For some reason.
No, all the ones before that. Anyway,
They're all
sorry.
death saves. Oh, those big numbers, yeah.
Oh yeah, don't mind that.
Okay. 14.
Yeah, you managed to catch it. Catch the body. And you're like, you had to like get off out of your stool and you catch the body like, and you kind of like ride him up as best you can. You could tell he is like limp, completely limp.
Furnace is going to turn back to Henri, and his eyes are watering. Henri,
He just needs some sleep.
we should
Okay,
get
fine.
Hardy's body out of here.
That's when you
I'll
guys
just...
hear a scream from one of the ladies that is close by, one of the refugees realizing what has just happened after finally processing the fact that literal manifestation of death has just appeared to take someone with them. And as that happens, some of the guards are rushing in. Lawson, you see some of the guards, you hear the scream, you hear the rushing in, but let's go back to Ovina and Lawson at this point.
I turn to Lawson. Hey, do you have a jar? Do you have something to encase this mushroom? I need to.
By the way, Ovina is standing in front of you, completely naked. Naked hill
I give him a
dwarf.
quick kick. Just give me a fucking jar.
I just deadpan reach into my bag and pull out. Hold on, I have something like that. 1 second. I hand you a small blanket.
Thank you.
I hand you a ceramic mug.
Oh,
Okay. I stuffed the mushroom in that mug and I wrap that
but
blanket around myself.
now I need you to give me a con save because you've been touching it with, you know.
And Lawson takes some mental
17.
notes.
17. You just take. Oh, that's not bad. You take 7 points of poison damage. That's it. No effects.
Okay.
And after that, I'm gonna run into the tavern.
Oh yeah, your friend is dead.
Okay. Lost it.
All
You
right.
run into the tavern, and you see an odd sight. Furnace standing next to Hardy. Hardy kind of face down as if he's just passed out from drinking. And Henri with the What's your passive perception, Austin?
14.
Henri looks fine, from what you can tell at the moment. Just seeing the expression on her face.
Okay. Can I see Cinder's expression?
Furnace.
Furnace Cinder, yes.
You could see that like tears are welling up in his eyes. Like he's like trying to talk to Henri about something. Some of the guards are keeping like there's people trying to run out and move you like around you to leave the tavern at this point. Like
I'm gonna run up to Furnace and Hardy, and then like take a look around what's going on, try to figure out what the hell.
In Hardy's hand is the deck of cards, kind of half slid out of his hand, because Furnace managed to catch him. The cards didn't go everywhere.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna flip him over on his back.
Like you're gonna take Hardy, pull him down.
Like
to the ground.
I'm gonna motion to Furnace, like flip him over.
Okay.
And then at that point, I'm just gonna, take the deck, and then I'm gonna call over Henri and like. Use that thing you used to shock me. Do it right there, and I point to his chest.
He's fine, but
That's not gonna work.
Let's wake him up, and then I'm gonna use shocking hands on his chest.
Okay. You charge your hands with electricity. You put it against his chest. As you feel the bolt kind of go through, the spell go through. The body jerks, but he's still motionless.
Do it again.
He's in a pretty deep sleep. No, I'm just gonna let him sleep. It's okay, I lost him. Let's take him to bed. Let's tuck him in. We'll see him in the morning.
Oh God. I'm
He's
gonna
have a wicked hangover. He's not gonna be happy.
I'm gonna put my ear to his chest, see if I hear any breathing or feel a pulse.
With that medicine check, no. You could tell. You could already tell he's starting to go cold. There's.
I'm gonna put all 4 charges of Cure Wounds into him.
Okay. As you start trying to heal him, even after the first one, you could tell the spell just dissipates as there's
Oh God.
nothing really happens.
Oh God, what happened? I'm gonna slap Furnace. What happened? God. Harrington, I
The
need your
cards were just supposed to do something cool.
At this point,
Remy is
Austin,
distraught.
Can I do a perception check on his body, see if there's any open wounds or something like that?
yes. Oh, actually, with your medicine check, you wouldn't find anything. of
There's nothing
wounds.
there.
You do notice that he has a couple like old scars and stuff like that on his body. However, you also notice now, probably where the stool that Furnace was sitting, which is right next to where you've laid down Hardy's body, there is a noticeable burn imprint of a demonic, like a pentagram and demonic looking sigils around it.
What the hell is that? Anybody?
Oh, that's just from the card I pulled.
Okay.
Austin.
He's dead. I'm sorry.
No, he's not.
No, he's definitely dead.
No, I'm not going through this again. He's not dead. He's fine.
What do you mean again? Honorary
No.
Death showed up.
No,
Michelle, we lost
that
another.
was just an old friend.
Would you have your earpiece?
I don't know if he has his
Actually,
headset on.
at this point in time, I've heard too much shit. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to hear about it. And at this point in time, I'm in the capital. I'd be with a bunch of officials. I don't need distraction.
He's grieving.
Yeah, okay. So Michelle wouldn't have his little earpiece in, his sending stone earpiece. Alright, cool.
At this point, I'd say Arrington has come in, or at least tried to. And Arrington, pick him up. We have to put him somewhere.
Yeah, by the way, while you guys are doing this, the guards have tried to keep everyone from rushing out over you guys and stuff like that. Some of the guards have come next to you, asking what the hell's going on. You just kind of brush them off until now.
He had a heart attack.
Arrington comes over, picks up Hardy's body, and where is he going with it?
On the way in, did we see any non-populated areas I can dig a grave?
Yeah, I mean, on the way in, there were plenty of places. You guys just went through the Jagged Highlands, which is just all unpopulated, and not only that, even coming into the into Bolero, there was a lot of just like open grasslands, and Bolero is technically right against a river, not a river, like a large lake that you guys are kind of part of, and I believe some of you did a check. And you guys would know that it's called, the lake is called the Ninwalk.
I just have the worst visual in my head, Peter. You ever watch Big Hero 6?
Yes.
When, what's the inflatable guy's name again?
Oh, yeah.
Baymax.
Yeah.
Baymax?
You know when Baymax is holding that kitty? And petting him?
No.
Yeah.
Fuzzy baby. And he's like drunk.
Oh god. Okay, anyways, yeah. Furnace, I'm gonna need your help to bury this.
Once you guys come outside, I'd be right outside. I'd look over.
By the
You
way,
know,
some of the guards have come over, Ovina,
if
and
you
like
told
given
Hardy-
you, like blankets or to cover yourself up as best you can right at the moment.
Thank you. Sorry, what did he say? Furnace?
If you told Hardy he had a heart attack, he would have said he had a hearty attack. Furnace is just gonna weep some more. He's almost inconsolable. Almost.
I leaned down to you and I drew craft up a flower. I don't know what I could do to help you at this time, but here.
You can help Arrington bury the body.
We're not burying him.
We need to get a set of knives.
Why are we
has-
getting a set of knives?
He used he used knives to try and take down that rock for me, and he said I owe him knives.
And as you guys,
I'm just holding the flower and
okay.
tuck it behind my ear.
Okay.
Well, let's go.
The guards at this point, some of them come up and start ushering you away from the citizens and the refugees, and you know they're asking you what happened, and you could tell some of them have split up and are asking the people in this tavern what happened, and they're like, please explain what the hell just happened to you all and your friend here.
Look
have
at
to
the
know.
side. I told you it was a heart attack. Look how big he is. It's bound to happen.
From the accounts of some of the people inside, that's not the case. What the hell happened here?
They've been trapped in a city filled with demons. I'm pretty sure they're a little delusional right now.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
All right. Let's see what I can do.
He goes, fine. We're gonna go make sure that the rest of them will have sound of mind. I hope you don't leave. And your friend's body, we can watch it for you if you like.
We had planned on giving him a burial.
Just don't leave for now.
We'll be just on the outskirts making a grave. Won't go too far.
And he turns around, gives like a quick order to some of the guards, and they kind of stick around you. You could tell, as they've been told to keep an eye out on you all. But they're just watching you all from a
Are any of the guards that are, what's that word? Motorcading us?
They're not.
Do we
they're not-
recognize any of them? Would we recognize any of them from the trail?
No, the ones from the trail. There was only 3 of them left, and you haven't seen them as soon as you guys entered the city. They've gone to, one of them have come to tell you guys that you guys will be leaving soon, but you'll be under the care of somebody else. But that's to be decided eventually. So, you
Is
guys,
anyone gonna come help me bury the body?
We're not burying the body.
Then what are we doing with
I
it?
mean, if he was dead.
He is dead.
Listen, when Quiven died, Hardy had a very specific way of getting rid of that body. So if Hardy were to die, then we should probably do the same thing with him.
And what was that?
There's something about throwing him into the ocean.
Are we close to an ocean, Peter?
Give me. You're not from here, so you're not actually sure where where
I don't
you
even
might
go here.
No, you haven't ever been outside of Masuriel in a way. But Furnace and Ovina, you guys can give me survival checks to kind of.
Last session, we asked what is in Philae. They said there's a boat that will take us
It's
to
Eiley.
the capital city.
I spelled
of
that
Sierra.
wrong.
Kylie?
Yeah,
Eiley.
I spelled it wrong.
So
It's supposed to
I
be
assume
E-I-L-E.
there's a large body of water we can use that way.
Yep. So yeah, last session you guys were told
There's water like a day's worth south.
it's about 3 days.
It's about 3
Furnace,
days.
it's about 3 days, not 1 day. But yes, you're right.
We'll do that if we're not going to bury him. I'll have Arrington hold on to him for now.
He'll wake up before we even
Who's the
reach
guard I
him.
recognized?
Huh?
Who's the guard I recognize? Or that we would recognize from the trail? I'd just like to approach him and ask him if there's some way we can keep...
When you stop a guard nearby, the ones that are following you, they tell you the plan, which is to eventually get enough transportation, go to Eiley, and from there we'll take everyone to Sierra. But you all will be questioned because of your different, since you weren't part of the people from the city, they want to know what you were doing there, and they want you around because they need to question you.
I mean,
Look, that's fine and all, but I just need some way to keep my sleeping cat fresh.
Would you like me to perform some magic? I mean,
Yes, I would.
I don't have the necessary things considering I just lost everything. I do need some salt and
We have
and at least one copper piece.
we have that.
Okay.
We got that.
The only person who would be carrying salt is Hardy.
Yeah, I reach into Hardy's spice pack, pull out the only spice I know, paprika. This is not salt. That's one down.
As you go through the rest of the spices, just quickly, dabbing your finger in it, stuff like that, just taste it, or just looking at it, you will find salt. It's no problem.
Alright. We give you the necessary... I give you my copper piece.
Okay. So where should we keep Hardy in the meantime? I mean, once I do the spell, you can't really move the salt or the copper, otherwise the spell doesn't really work.
We can tie him up in my... I have a sheet and have Arrington carry him. Like a baby.
Okay.
Alright, I fully lay the sheet down on the ground. I have Arrington put Hardy in the middle and we tie it up like a baby.
I'm not really accustomed to this style of bodies.
I'll
I
have
really
right now. Okay.
usually I just decompose bodies.
Yes, well
This
apparently
is a little
we cannot do that.
This is a little weird for me. So I grab just a pinch of salt, which I just sprinkle over the face, and just put one copper piece in the middle of the forehead. Okay, that should slow down the rate of decay for a couple days.
Pete, I'm just gonna...
Thank you.
I'm gonna take everything off his body
problem.
just so there's nothing, on him, and then lay it down on the floor.
Okay. As you take everything off his body, Here, I'm just gonna read you the list of stuff he had, okay?
Okay.
So basically, he has his really big chef's knife, the large knife that he carries on him. He has the obnoxiously sized, what is that, carving knife, too. He has a Explorer's pack. God damn it. He also has a chainmail. You also find that he has a odd-looking
Chainmail chef shirt.
Yeah, chainmail chef shirt. You also realize he has he's been keeping a pink-looking gem on him. It's like uncut, just kind of a rough-looking gem that's pink color and spice pouch. You also realize he has a ring that you haven't seen him really wear too often on his hand. You also find a tankard of some sort, a pipe, some of his sticky marbles I believe he has left. He has one hand axe on him, and the discount hand axes too, because he managed to, I believe, get those back. He has a cloak, like a thick cloak for like colder weather, a dagger of sorts, and no, the dagger would be his chef's knives.
Okay.
But it's not a whole set. It's missing a couple. And then
I'm gonna wrap up all that stuff in that thick cloak and then tie it to Arrington.
Okay. You have Arrington get down in the way to hold Hardy up there. As the ritual is being cast to make sure his body doesn't decay, you tie him up and then put all his stuff neatly, kind of separated in a sack, and tie that also up to Arrington.
Well, you guys figure out what we're doing. I am going to check out that pentagram, and I'm gonna walk into the bar, and then ritually cast both Identify and then Detect Magic. Or Detect Magic, then Identify on the pentagram on the floor.
Okay. So as you cast, ritually Identify first, and Detect Magic afterwards, right? Identify,
Yeah, sure.
You know that it's. You don't really sense anything, Identify-wise, and Detect Magic, you don't either. But you know the runes were magical at one point. There's faint bits left, but it's not much left on there anymore. Not enough to be warranted. But I need you to give me a perception check.
Perception. Okay.
Okay. As you're looking around, you notice two individuals still in the tavern, kind of eyeing what you're doing. They're both glowing, like full on glowing. With Detect Magic, you could tell.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna copy these glyphs down real quick into my journal. Nod my head at the two guys, and then quickly walk back to the party.
As soon as you nod heads with the one guy and start leaving, you exit the tavern, and as you do, you feel a hand next to you as you see the man. He just looks like a normal middle-aged man, kind of worn and rugged looking. However, the illusion fades as you realize that it's Zara, and he's just been hiding himself as best he can with you guys. As he goes, "My condolences. I've seen what happened. I've seen
Where the hell did you come from?"
I didn't want to be questioned like the rest of you were, so I pretended to be one of them."
Guys, that annoying guy's back.
Zara.
As you guys, see him, greet him, he just kind of gives you an acknowledging nod of that he kind of knows what happened. So what's the plan? I've heard.
Have you ever seen something like that happen before, Zara?
No. I never thought I'd be seeing the face of death like that personally. So definitely not.
I really didn't think he'd look so stereotypical, but he does, right?
Yeah, it's basically
He had the scythe and everything, man.
stuff of nightmares, I feel like. Almost childish nightmares.
Yes, before we get into the grieving
What did he
part,
take?
though- Oh, I didn't see that. I wasn't there.
Oops.
I remember Hardy's eyes went blank. visage appeared. And a dark-colored marble appeared in his hand. And then he was gone.
That's pretty much what happened.
That sounds pretty messed up. I mean, I
You
really
guys don't think I cursed him, did you?
I mean, with that pentagram, probably. We don't know what kind of demonic stuff you cast upon everyone in that tavern. Before you start crying again, we should probably get our story straight for when guards do question. That way we're not put into jail or something like that. I don't know.
That's a good idea.
I think should be an agreement. He had a heart attack.
We can't tell him about it. Yeah, he had a heart attack.
Too much saturated in trans fats.
Well, if you don't mind
He cooked a lot.
I'm not gonna be looking like myself for the next couple of days. As long as I'm with the rest of the... I'd rather not be questioned.
Well, if they do question you, heart attack.
I'll keep that in mind.
Alright. What are we doing? Are we... Do we
need
have a
about-
place?
I need about 50 gold, 50 to 100 gold. I kind of lost everything.
50 to 100.
I'm gonna give Ovina 100 gold.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Do you still have that?
Of what?
All that gold.
Yeah. I still have all that gold.
Oh, also, Lawson, when you separated everything, you would have found about 445 gold pieces on Hardy, too.
Right.
I just wanted to let you know.
Okay. Alright, no problem.
So, I don't know what our plans are for the night, but I don't think any of the shops are open. I'll wait till morning.
I'm gonna rent out a part of the stable so me and Arrington can stay in there. Have to repair him.
They are, by the way, all the people and other refugees coming in still. Every building that's available they're trying to move things out to make enough space for people to sleep. You could tell some of the guards were sent to give notice and make runs to the nearby town. I believe where Ovina, no, not Ovina. It's called Zontino. Across the lake, to basically get as much food for these people and for the journey to Eiley. And they're just prepping for all the people so they can move you all.
Right. Can I find a
you
like
don't
a
need
small
to rent,
stable?
You don't really need to rent anything here. Everything's
Okay.
just gonna be trying to be provided for you guys as much as you can. As some of the refugees literally
Really
don't
sounds
have,
like you just sort of find a space and hunker down.
yeah, as you realize, the refugees don't really have anything. Like, they have nothing on them.
Okay, well, I need to fix Arrington desperately, so I'll see you guys in the morning, I guess. Is it nighttime already, Pete?
No, it was... Oh yeah, it was getting close to night.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna spend the next couple hours repairing Arrington, identifying everything I have on item cloth I wrapped up from Hardy.
Okay. You would notice that his knives are slightly magical. They must help with cooking in some way. You could tell they're more for people who know how to use them as actual knives, like cooking knives instead of like daggers. You would also find that the pink gem is called the Harmonious Gem of Fate. And you would know that when the bearer of the item rolls hit dice, they can choose to re-roll them and take the second result. It's here. I'll give you. Actually, you guys can see it. It's in all your things. So I'll show it to you. That's what it looks like. Here we go. I'll just do that screen. so you guys can see that. And then you guys would also see that he has, or Dylan, you would also see that he has a ring of mind shielding. This is the ring that appeared on his hand when he died. It was invisible apparently beforehand, but you would know that there is something in it already, but it's, yeah. With your identify spell, you would also know that basically, while you wear the ring, you're immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you're lying, and know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you, and only if you allow it. You can use your action to cause the ring to become invisible until you use another action to make it visible, until you remove the ring, or until you die. If you die while wearing the ring, your soul enters it. However, in this case, it wouldn't. Unless it already houses a soul, which it already does. You can remain in the ring, depart for the afterlife. As long as your soul is in the ring, you can telepathically communicate with any creature wearing it. A wearer can't prevent this telepathic communication.
Okay. I'm gonna pocket the ring and the next morning bring the gem out to Henri.
Okay. The next morning, yeah. Like, you guys just kind of try to get your story straight. Try to forget as best as you can of what just happened, or realize, or compartmentalize at least what just happened. And by the time you realize it, it's the next morning. You guys are waking up, and the realization for some of you hits you that of just what happened yesterday, if some of you slept.
Everyone awake? Furnace.
By the way, you guys weren't allowed in the tavern because there's not enough space for you guys, as you guys had to stay in the stables, which have been tented off, like a large, a canvas tent, to make room. The horses are tied outside instead of in the stables to give as much space for people and the refugees coming in. And it's a little packed in there, even with them doing that. But you guys had like your own little section, and then you guys were allowed to, sleep there. Meals are brought, and meals are simple, like a bit of cheese, some bread, just kind of being passed around.
Henri.
This isn't gonna.
Henri's facing away and she doesn't respond.
I'm just gonna put the gem next to you and walk away. So what's the plan, Furnace?
Well, we're gonna put the body in the ocean. Because apparently that's what Hardy's people do.
Right. Ovina, are you sticking around?
Aside from that, we gotta go to Eiley, and then we're gonna go to Sierra and meet back up with Michelle.
I'm gonna be sticking around as long as Zara's sticking around. I'm pretty much following him.
Right. Alright. I don't really... Do you know when we can leave, Furnace? Did the guards say anything?
It'll be a couple of days still. They're really just trying to prepare everything for all the other refugees that came from the frozen city.
Okay. Oh, Pete, we can say during the night I pulled a card.
Yeah, and we already know what card you pulled. We did that off screen, and I already had it recorded. But if you guys all must know, it was just as players, you guys know, and watchers, it was the Four of Pentacles. That's backwards, but it's the Four of Pentacles. It looks like that. Very pretty card. Good thing I didn't have boobies on there because I didn't check. Did not check.
Alright, Remy, I'll find a guard.
Good
thing.
thing.
Furnace, I'll find a guard and see if we can just get this questioning over with. Speaking of over with, have you seen Arrington? I added some new grades onto him. Do you wanna check him out? It looks pretty nice.
Okay.
Alright.
Is there
First is gonna follow Austin at Arrington.
Okay.
Is there anywhere in the city where I could pick up some like a component pouch and
Not
armor?
here. This place is a guard outpost. It's not.
Would I be able to get armor?
You might be able to if you can convince them. Give me a persuasion check with advantage, because probably the news of what you guys have done, at least for the people that initially came in, would have spread amongst some of the guards. That's why they've been treating you differently than some of the other individuals. And they're like, no, we don't have any spam, sorry.
Really?
No, none at all. Like
any clothes, any common? I'm kind of just wrapped in blankets at this point in time.
Clothes, they've provided you with simple. Like,
thank God. Thank God. Thank you.
No weapons whatsoever. No armor whatsoever.
Don't need weapons. No. Thank you though.
And this is just like a pretty fortified guard outpost. It's not like a city. That's why like there's not even place enough for you guys to sleep, as even some of the barracks are being used for, you know, some of the refugees coming in and stuff like that.
So anyways, Furnace, you see like this compartment back here? I can fit a lot of weapons. And yeah, I just wanted to let you know, thousands of gold went into this thing. Thousands. It's pretty much my life's work. My net worth.
I was like, Dylan, wait a minute, sorry. I was like, what the hell is Dylan doing? And then I just remembered what you're doing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Continue.
Just between you and me, I got about 500 gold on me now.
I don't have that much.
Yeah.
Maybe
Anyways.
in these couple of days we can try and... I can't believe I'm going to say this. Try and help out the guards. I can't see too much else to do around here. And unless you guys... I mean, they gotta question us and stuff. And I can't imagine it'll just be about the heart attack.
That's true.
Maybe we can try and get that out of the way.
Okay.
What are we gonna tell them? We can't tell them I mean, you killed the guards and we broke our way into the city.
I didn't kill guards. I didn't see any dead guards.
Yes, well. Let's console.
I mean, we got that
with,
straight too. We stumbled upon this frozen city.
I'm pretty sure they had guards posted everywhere. We didn't just stumble upon it. That's where we're gonna get messed up.
So what can we tell them? We went with a random tiefling that met us in a city we didn't know and told us there's a
As you hear
place in the mountains.
now random, that's a little rude.
I mean,
It's alright, you know, people like us dwell on chance.
As you turn over to
chance
him,
meeting.
he's not looking like his tiefling self, but you know, he looks like that rugged human kind of look. But he's like,
I'm just talking to some old man.
yeah, he's just like, as I recall, I hired you all, and personally, the reason why I want to avoid anything with those guards, they're tied to the Crown's Guard in Sierra. You know that.
so what do you suggest?
They're probably gonna bring an Inquisitor down.
We're
question
also
you.
tied to the Crown's Guard in Sierra.
You know they're gonna bring down an Inquisitor. You know what they do, right?
What's
Torture.
an Inquisitor? They're
Let's
going to
say-
torture us?
No,
It's
no.
just a fancy word. Someone who asks questions a lot.
Yeah, they specialize in retrieving information from people. That's why I'm hiding. And personally, I'm hiding until I get to Eiley. I'll fit in better there with the folks there. So,
Well, what about us?
you all, I have no idea how to help you, but I wouldn't suggest running away.
Zara, we got into that city with you and we got out. We went with you. You can't give us any direction on what we can do.
Personally, I'd say go to Eiley, and if you want, you can blame it on me. But by that time, I'll be gone.
I guess.
I want you to know that if we decide to blame it on you, it's nothing personal.
Oh,
you just
no,
told
it's
me I
fine.
could.
That's fine. I can take care of myself. I've always been a risk taker, but I knew when to push my luck and dip when I need to. So don't worry about me.
Alright, let's go find let's go get Henri and Ovina and see if we can't put a story together.
Because
I'm gonna head out.
Make sure you see us before you go. I'm gonna follow Lawson. As we walk, I'm gonna question Lawson. So, like, there's gonna be some mysterious man that told us about this place? That really sounds like something I'd want to torture somebody over.
Right? So I'm thinking, after I show you the upgrades again, we just completely blame him. Tell him he cast some spells on us. And, you know, we tell them there's a tiefling disguised in the city. And he has magic to charm people.
Now, don't make me look like a evil mastermind that planned all this. I mean, they'll probably let
Zora,
you
are
hear
you still
something?
here?
Did you hear something, Furnace? I didn't hear anything.
I like to keep an eye out on people that I kind of got into the trouble with. So yeah, I'm still here. As he kind of like has been following you about three people back.
Alright, so we're
I
just
mean,
completely gonna turn.
What are they going to say if we said we were charmed?
Well, from personal experience, those inquisitors, they don't really accept lying too well. If I were you, I'd just stick with the truth.
You don't...
That's my personal opinion. It's my personal opinion.
You know what? He kind of has a point. I mean, the truth of the matter is we got into this city, but even bigger than that, there's demons everywhere. There's a frozen city. Now, I've seen a map of Tethele hundreds of times. I got a great mind for maps. Check my background. And I've never seen that place anywhere, but it was a fully developed city. And the guards didn't even know about it.
I don't even know if I don't even know if I could tell that. My story is that you brought me to do this. I can't just say a random guy walked up to me. I know you.
Well, Ovina,
It doesn't matter how we got in there. What matters is what's coming out.
I did technically hire you, and I think my payment is due. As he kind of, you know, rummages through his bag and pulls out what looks like a it looks like a crown of some sort. It's golden. It looks like its branches kind of twisted, and it doesn't look like that weird Jesus-y thorny vine crown that you guys had to deal with before. No, it actually looks like a metallic crown of what looks like vine and leaves, just kind of like a laurel kind of esque looking thing. However, you could tell it's definitely magical, Lavina. Like the way the crown slightly moves, it actually moves a bit. Like even though it's made out of metal, like the leaves are soft feeling to your touch.
I mean, this is swell and all, but how am I gonna get out?
Well, now
Yeah, they might question you three, but I know Zara personally.
Well, now you can say an old friend hired you.
And they're gonna go on, what's the name? How did you meet him? It's just gonna go on and on. That's why I hate working in cities.
Well, that's for you guys to figure out. Either way, I'm gonna question some of the guards, you know, pretend to be one of these folks here. See, from what I could tell, it seems like that city was called Aramore, or something like that. They did talk about some sort of champion, a group of heroes. I don't know. I gotta get my story straight, so I'm gonna do some research on my own. Either way, I'm sure I'll be seeing you guys around a bit. I'll definitely say my goodbyes. Don't worry about that. I'll be doing that in Eiley, so I'll stick with you until then.
Furnace, we should probably check on Andre.
Take care of yourself, Zara.
Oh, I will. I always will. As he starts to, get lost in the crowd, you can see him kind of like smile, put his arm around like a stranger, and pretend to laugh with them. And fits in naturally. As you guys kind of get back to the stables, which have been converted into a large tent, you see like the outer sides of the stables and stuff like that for all these recruits. Henri, you see the rest of them kind of enter.
At this point, it looks like she hasn't moved, but the gem is gone.
How you feeling there, sport?
She's just not gonna say anything.
I don't think she's taking this very well, guys. So, you want to see something cool? Champ?
At this, she turns around.
Alright. Real quick. I'm gonna put my hand on my chest.
Uh-huh.
And then, you guys see me just begin to shrink to a very, very tiny
Oh my god, how
Lobster.
small can he get?
He gets.
I'm about 6 inches tall now.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot how small you could be. As Lawson, who's already small, I believe he's like 2 feet tall, he starts to shrink and shrink and shrink and shrink until he gets to about a figurine-esque size, about 6 inches tall. And he's like, he puts his arms up.
Holy!
I'm gonna climb onto Henri's
like-
shoulder.
She's gonna look really amazed at first, and then she's gonna start crying.
Oh god, no, you might drown me, stop it.
First Hardy dies, now Lawson's dying too.
Oh god, no, it's magic. Oh, sorry. It's magic!
That's not. He's not dying. That's just his normal size.
I just used
So
some magic!
small.
It's... Stop!
He's gonna die now, guys. Now we have to bury him too. She's gonna start digging a little hole in like the ground, the dirt floor.
I'm gonna get off her shoulder and grow back to regular size. God, don't stop! It's a new spell I learned. I've been studying it for a while. It's pretty cool. At least you're
I don't
talking.
like it.
Dude, do you want to see something even better?
Sure.
You have to come outside for this one.
I don't wanna.
Okay, well, look through the window at least.
Come on, Henri.
There's no
You can't
window.
spend your life in a stable.
I wanna live in the stable. I'm gonna die in the stable.
Oh god.
No,
Okay.
no, you can't die in the stable. You gotta
Yeah.
die heroically.
Every time we go out,
Come on.
somebody new dies, and Hardy's died twice now.
Yeah.
How about... Okay, how about from now on...
Honey, he's only died once.
Exactly.
Died twice.
He's not gonna die again.
I saved him last time, and now he's dead again, and I can't save him this time.
Alright.
We can save him.
How about this, Henri? I know of a thing. My grandpa used to tell me stories of it. It's a powerful magic spell. I'm not too sure what it's called, but apparently it allows you to grant any wish you would ever want. How about we vow to find that spell and bring Quivin and your hearty back?
And Quivin gets to come back too?
Well, it's a powerful spell. I don't see why not.
Okay, if we promise to bring him back. Wait,
I-
if we throw him into the water, does that mean he's just gonna, like, come back and be drowning?
No, you can... I'm assuming you can specify your wish, so... I wish he was alive in front of me right now. You know? That kind of thing. Don't fret. Well, magic solves everything.
You're right, it does.
He's right.
It
Let's see.
also is the thing that killed Hardy.
Well, that's uncontrolled. We'll go into details later. Now, come out of the stable. I want to show you something.
Alright, fine.
Awesome. This is gonna be awesome. Alright, I lead everyone out of the stable,
Okay.
and I walk over to Arrington.
By the way, you guys have put down Hardy's body, like, aside, wrapped up,
Yes.
you know, while trying to preserve him as best as you can. And, yeah, you bring everyone out. Arrington kind of steps out with everyone.
Alright.
Stands there.
Place my hand on Arrington.
Okay.
Grow.
As you see him, this already like 9, maybe 10-foot massive mechanical construct start to grow bigger and bigger and bigger until he gets to, it would grow him to the size of what, like 20,
A fire giant.
about 18 feet, like
Something like that, yeah.
like 15 to 18 feet tall. He grows another 5 to 7 feet tall. Okay, I'm just gonna show you
How
guys
big
on the
he
map
is.
of how big he would technically look. He is massive looking.
Arrington.
Oh my god.
Holy!
As you see some of the others, like the the refugees and the guards just kind of look over like, oh my god, like a lot of them are already gawking and looking amazed at him, but now the fact that he looks bigger, everyone's just like,
Arrington picks me up and puts me on his head. Who wants to ride my $16,000 robot?
dollar.
Gold.
Me.
As you see multiple hands, even like, you know, other refugees and even some of the guards kind of put their hands up slowly.
I think our little sorcerer would like to go for a ride.
Honor's just crying again. He's
God.
too big!
Alright, I can't solve everything. I'm gonna spend like half an hour giving people Arrington rides.
Okay.
One silver a pop.
Okay, 1 silver. Well, a lot of the
God.
people don't really have enough money, but
One copper a pop. I don't care.
okay.
Whatever they can give me.
You will earn then about, I'll say about 25 copper,
Perfect.
which is 2.5 silver pieces.
Perfect.
You use
Sure.
enough time, you can pay off the robot.
During the ride with when Furnace gets on and
Uh-huh.
Arrington starts doing this thing where he just lifts him up really fast. When he's not looking, I'm gonna throw a bunch of bolts on the floor and go, "Oh my god, his arm broke!" Furnace.
I
I can't control him.
I only. Harrington, you're okay. You're okay, buddy. I swear. Oh God.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to one of the guards, Pete, while Arrington's having fun.
Okay. You approach a guard. He looks quite young. You could tell he is elven descent, like most of the Crown's Guard you have seen. But you could tell he has like a wood elfish, nature to him. Tannish skin. You could tell he actually has, unlike most of the guards, he actually has a bow slung across his chest. He was enjoying, the festivities, the little lightening of the mood that you kind of given everyone here. As you approach, he kind of like straightens himself, puts on a slightly serious face, but then just kind of yes.
When is this questioning going to start?
Question.
I can only
what kind of-
enter. I was told we were going to be questioned.
Oh, are you? So you are one of the folks that I personally I don't know. But I believe it won't be here. It'll be when we get to the next town over in Eiley. From what I
see.
heard, that's where the Inquisitor will meet everyone, or some of you.
When do we plan on leaving then?
Well, give us 2 more days. We'll have everything ready. We've already sent word, and we've gotten a lot of carts and stuff like that. Horses to pull them. They'll be here soon. I know some people are getting restless, but we need to get everyone safely, and we'd rather not thin out the numbers, especially along the trail, like the way down.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the group and let.
Okay.
We got 2 more days.
And actually, I want to kind of speed this up a bit. So, for the next 2 days, there isn't really much to do in Valero. But what do you guys What are you guys gonna do individually as people?
Is there a forest nearby?
Yeah, there would be a forest nearby. It's actually to the north, but it's not too far. You can see it, and it's attached to the lock in a way. Like you can see the forest line kind of starts in the northern part of the lock.
I do my best to grab as many spell components as I can within the forest.
Yeah. And you like if you need stuff like branch or like a tree, a branch that was hit by lightning and stuff like that, you could ask Henri to help, because you could have her help with that kind of shit.
I need a lot of mistletoe.
Mistletoe? Give me a survival check just to see if you could find most of the natural
Mistletoe,
beauty.
spruce, bunch of random stuff like that.
I got time. I can help. I'm gonna help.
Okay.
I know a bit about me.
Give Ovina, you have advantage in doing so. Also, nice. Yeah, you managed to find most of the spell components you need. If it has a monetary value and it's not based of nature, you probably won't find it.
Look at that piggyback red.
Let's see. Anything else that you might need, like if it does cost money, you won't be able to find it at all here. But
did I end up killing a snake along the way?
A snake?
Yeah.
Do you need like snake skin or something like that?
I need a snake's tongue.
Snake tongue? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
With your survival check, you would be able to find everything within the next 2 days of that kind of stuff. The one thing you would notice is you would find hoof prints in this forest. They're large, maybe that of a large, a regular horse, maybe a wolf horse. Some of them. If you ask some of the guards, they do tell you the northern lands are, where the centaurs roam. And they're not the most friendliest, but they're allowed to be there. So you guys shouldn't bother them if possible. But you don't actually run into any of them. The rest of you, anyone doing anything else? Lawson,
I would like to.
Ovina a bit, so you would have less that you can.
Well, while I was doing that, I was grabbing alchemaic
Alchemical?
components.
Yep.
Yeah, alchemical. Thank you.
I'll say Ovina helped you with that, so you do replenish your supply of like naturally acquired alchemical components and such like that.
Yeah, I mean, like while I'm there, I'm asking Ovina if she knows any poisonous plants and stuff like that, and pointing them out to me.
Okay.
So I want to make some poisons.
Okay. Yeah. She points you to a couple berries.
So these are quite poisonous. I don't eat them. You can touch them.
Ovina, you did manage to get it's not a mason jar, it's a lock jar. It folds down and then it clips to close. And it's a jar of similar size that you had before, but it just closes differently. And so basically for your mushroom, that fucking deadly thing. And you notice you didn't have any mushrooms on you, but as the days are passing, you can see some of them starting to sprout again, especially in places that you did touch the mushroom with as soon as it dropped.
That's annoying.
You could, you could try to get rid of them, but they always grow back.
Yeah. Lawson, do you have any ideas to getting rid of mushrooms? And I show him my hands, so my hands are just like covered in like little tiny ones.
Like all the backs of the hands and stuff like that, they're slowly starting to grow. Give me a medicine check.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh.
That's fine.
I would have done nature because I got a 7.
Okay, well that's a +6. You would know probably some pesticides would work, but it would also be very bad for Ovina.
I could try to make some poisons. I mean, if you could bear it.
It's more
I mean, I like my hands. No?
We could find a gardener. Maybe they could give us something.
It's all good. It's all good.
Right.
Okay.
So why do you want to make some poisons?
Well, it helps with fighting. I'm not the best shot, and if I can at least hit somebody with a poison bullet or something, it can help.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, after I do that, Pete, I'm just gonna attune to the ring.
Okay. You attune to the ring. The ring of mind shielding.
Mm-hmm.
Furnace. Yes, go on.
No, that's it. The rest of the time I'm just reading the Book of Aramore.
Okay.
One thing, Lawson, how do you make your bullets? Like you said, you want to poison them, but like how?
Well, they're magically made.
Okay.
I've invented something called a bullet bag,
Okay.
and it's more of an arcane magazine, but it's enchanted so that every morning it fills itself with the necessary components I need. So magic.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking of just dipping the bullets in, making some sort of paste or oil, and then firing them.
Gotta make sure that you don't touch it though.
I'll buy some gloves.
All right. Furnace.
Yes.
All right. What are you doing for the next 2 days?
I say, on the first day, I'd like to go to the tavern and see if I can be of any help in the kitchen, as my friend that just died, his job was that of a chef, and I can, at every town we stopped in, he would try to help out in the kitchen. I don't know if I'll be as adept at making such delicious food as he did, but I'd just like to help out to honor his memory.
Okay. Give me a survival check real quick, just to.
My ulterior motive is to steal 3 knives from the kitchen.
Yeah, I kind of thought so. But give me a survival check to see how well you do, and then, according to that, yeah, I mean, the food they're making isn't the most like intricate. They're just trying to get as much food out there possible for all the people. They're also like stockpiling some food for the travel, but. As you're doing that, you give me a sleight of hand check to see if you can nick some knives from the kitchen. Yeah, you're fine. As you just kind of like take some of the take a couple of them that you would think would go well with the missing few that in Hardy's knife set, and you stow them away, kind of hide them in your bag when no one's looking. Okay. For the second day, anything?
For the second day, do the same thing, not to arouse suspicion.
Okay, just help
I
out.
would like to approach a guard and ask as well if there's any way we can expedite the questioning process.
What they tell you is basically, don't be a dick, just answer truthfully. It's always easier if that's the case. Is what they're saying, but you know, they're guards.
Fair enough.
All right, Henri, what are you doing for the first day?
She's gonna fall around Furnace for the first day. And she's gonna cry anytime there's a loud noise or Furnace is not immediately in her sights.
Okay.
Second day, she's gonna do that to Austin.
Sorry, the fact that you went from doing it to one person to another just made it really funny. Okay, good to know.
I just imagine there's like some double doors in the tavern. Burns is like, I'll be right back. I'm just going to help him in the kitchen, okay? And she's like, okay. And then as soon as he goes, he's dead. He's dead. No. See, there's a doors. And I went through them. So you can't see me anymore.
What
But
is
I'm still
object
here.
permanence?
By the way, Tristan,
Yes.
or Ovina, you have this new magical item that you were given to.
Oh yeah, I would attune to it.
You would attune to it? Alright.
Yeah.
When you attune to this item, you learn that the item. You wouldn't really know what the item's name is, but you would know what it does. It is. I'm just gonna. But I'll just give you the name, I guess, because why not? Here. All players. Save and then show. So this is the item. It's called the Crown of Dual Minds, and I know that's a Magic the Gathering picture, so just ignore that. I borrow some stuff. While you're wearing the crown, you can concentrate on 2 concentration spells. You lose concentration on both spells if you fail con save. or cast a third concentration spell. When you fail a concentration check while wearing the item, the wearer must also make a DC 13 Wisdom save or take 3d6 psychic damage. While holding 2 concentration spells, all con saves for concentration checks are made with a disadvantage. So it allows you to hold and cast 2 concentration spells at a time. And you put it on, and for the night and stuff like that, when you want to go to bed, you try to take it off, and it doesn't come off your fucking head.
Fucking Zara! God damn it! First he gets me into this, I lose all my shit, and now he gets me this item that, oh my god. Done with him. I'm done.
But it's not uncomfortable, because when you lay down, like, it's the fact that you can't take it off is annoying, but when you lay down, the vines and the leaves, even though they look like this golden metal crown, they kind of fold and kind of bend like they would actually do if they were actually made out of vines and leaves, and it's not uncomfortable, it's just annoying that you can't take it off. So yeah, just letting you know that's the case.
Okay.
Alright, and now let's go back to that. On the next couple days pass as eventually enough support is brought. They've got enough food, and you guys, the guards start, telling people where to go, putting them on carts and stuff like that, and start sending them down south along with you guys. I'm gonna just skip forward a couple days because I don't want to go through this whole, the next 3 days worth. However, I believe it's all right. Good to know. And about 5 additional days pass, and you guys get to, all together with the initial 2 days, and you guys get to what looks like a port town. As you guys get here, all of you guys are led through the winding streets of this port town. You guys can smell the salt in the air, the ocean in the air, as you guys are all kind of like lined up and going through the town. There's a lot of guard presence that are just kind of separating you all from the townsfolk. There, you notice a lot of sailors of both elven descent and just like even other variants. Like you notice what looks like a couple tritons. Some of you guys might not be familiar with them. You also notice more Aarakocras than you have ever actually seen, and even turtles. I believe Ovina would be the only one that gets to make a survival check for this. Ovina, nature check.
Nature?
Yeah.
Oh, survival's better.
I know, but nature.
Nature 11.
You know that the south, like the land or the country south of Tethele, is often referred to as the land of the beasts, and there's kind of a reason for that, and you're kind of putting together the two because Eiley is a coastal town that is kind of well tied to Osway, the country down south. The one thing you notice here is that this town is old. All the buildings are kind of like, they're well taken care of, but there's age to them. As soon as you guys are led to different taverns and places of residence that have been vacated for people to stay for the next day, while here, the guards tell you within the next 2 days the ship should arrive, and we'll get them on board and we'll get you to Sierra. Some of the people looked relieved, while others have more questions like, what is this Sierra? Will we, like, how will we live now that we don't have a home? All that stuff. However, the rest of you guys are actually escorted to one of the more nicer looking taverns of the place, which actually is called the Gilded Net. You notice that this The Gilded Net, the whole tavern itself, which is a 2-story building, looks like it has a net with, it's been cast over it. However, it looks like it's been once painted, now just looks dingy, covered and coated in like grime and stuff like that. Probably once looked nice. Maybe they did paint it, silvery or goldish color. But as you guys enter, you notice that there's a male half elf behind the counter. As the guard enter, he gives a nod. There's a lot of other refugees already here, but you guys are given specific rooms and split up amongst 2 of you. Not 2 of you. You guys are split. Actually, there's only 4 of you now, because I don't have to account for Hardy. The only person that wouldn't fit in here is Arrington. So Arrington's not even in here, Lost in, as he's put in the stables nearby.
What do you mean? He's right next to me now.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. How long does that spell last, though? Because you can
one. He's outside.
Is it like 1 minute?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that 30-minute thing is, yeah, technically not canon, but it's fine. All right. As he's outside the stable, and you guys are all in these rooms, and there's only 2 rooms that you guys are separated with, so you guys can divide how you guys want. Along the travels here, Zara did kind of like say he's gonna be keeping an eye on you. He won't be too far while in Eiley, and he will leave and say goodbye, but he hopes you the best and stuff like that. I just want to know who's taking who with which room. And I know, Henri, you're female, but they only have 2 rooms available, or they're literally telling you guys to go into 2 rooms. And that's all.
Davina walks into the left room and just lies down in the bed.
Female, I guess so. Yeah.
All right, Lawson walks into the left room. just gets the bed right next to Avina.
There's only 1 bed in each room.
Oh, perfect.
I'm getting the bed.
That is perfectly fine with me.
Henri's gonna go.
Henri,
flop on
you
the
can
right
take the
room's
bed. I'm gonna take on the.
Okay.
I'm gonna just take. Okay, yeah, you take the bed. Okay.
She didn't even ask.
Hey, Pete, can I? You said it took us 5 days to get here.
Well, no, it took 3 days, but counting the 2 additional days you guys had to wait in Bolero.
Okay.
That's 5 days.
Could I roll alchemy to see if I can make those poison?
Yeah. Give me, let's see, a nature check.
Nature, okay.
I mean, you know that you actually don't have to wear gloves for this, because the poison that you're going for isn't isn't like an ingestible poison or anything like that. It's venomous, like as long as it punctures the skin. So
these venomous
bloodstreams.
Well, like, I guess I don't know what they're called. Basically, as long as they come in contact with blood, it's very
venomous.
Yeah, it's venomous then. Or toxic? No, that's ingestion.
No, toxic can also be touch, because mercury is toxic.
That's
you can
true,
absorb it through the skin.
Yeah.
Wow, Vina, you're so knowledgeable. You should help me make these.
But as you guys do your thing, and you're probably gonna need at least a couple more days, to get this right. Especially because when you fire the gun, it still is a primer-esque, like gunpowder primer-esque thing, where it can burn it up, and you might have to find additional like materials to make sure it doesn't burn up.
Is there any way that you can like make it have like a pocket on the inside of the bullet, and then once it impacts, it explodes?
I could spend a few days trying.
Yeah, maybe that would work better.
But Furnace and Henri, on your side of the room, you hear, like after a couple hours of kind of being in there, just kind of waiting, you guys hear a knock on the door.
Who is it?
As you hear a familiar voice, it's Zara's voice. He goes, "Anyone home?"
No.
No, that sounds like a yes.
Get up and open the door.
As you open the door, he's actually in his normal self. He probably realize that he doesn't have to hide himself too much now that he's in an actual town full of different people. As he kind of smiles, he's like, let's go out. It's been rough, and I know I'll be saying my goodbyes soon, so let's go for a walk. Henri, you want to join us?
No.
Well, fairness.
Come on, man.
Alright, fine.
Alright.
Yeah. You'll be okay here.
Alright.
No,
Just letting you know that this is also a door, and I still exist. You know,
I'll just go.
even when I'm.
Henri's saying she'll go. Okay. Alright. Well, as you guys both leave the room with him, you guys are walking down and out of the tavern. As you guys go around, he's like, he starts telling you guys a bit about this place as he's been here, and he's like, well, you know, this place isn't the best for the richest folk. Just keep your eyes on your pockets. Don't trust the kids. As he kind of points out a couple of the stores, you guys notice that he points out the general store, which is called the Ancient Goblin, the blacksmith, it's called the Golden Mall. What's called? You guys also see he points out a building that has the sign the Seer's Clairvoyance, and he says the Enchanter Place, but it's a little more pricier than you like. And then he goes on to talk to you guys, you know, about he hopes that he didn't kind of wrong you, but bring you on this journey. But I need you guys to give me a quick perception check, both of you. Okay, Henri, you're the one that notices initially, but as you guys are all talking to him, or he's talking to you guys at least, there's about 4 individuals following you, and they don't look like the rough riffraff of like pirates and stuff like that. They look well clad in armor. They're well armed with swords, maces, or one guy even has a flail. As you take glances back every once in a while when you can, trying to not be to tell that you notice them, you notice a symbol or one of the the men's chest plate, as it looks like a rising sun that's kind of depicted with a trail kind of leading up to it. As yeah, so that's what you notice. And Zara goes, just keep calm. I'm gonna walk. You've been following us for a while. Alright? It's fine, we did nothing wrong. As he actually...
Can I draw cards?
Yeah,
but
you can
like
draw cards.
sneakily as these guys are following us?
Yeah.
So,
You draw your cards, and he's like, he starts walking slower and slower, Zara, and then he goes to reach into his pocket, and as he pulls something out, he drops something, and as he dropped something, it's an actual gold coin, and he goes, oh, as he comes to pick it up, and you guys stop and wait for him right in front of him, the people that have been following you just kind of walk right, behind him, look at all you, and go, just gonna wait.
yes.
No, we have no issues with you, my good friend. Just this man. As Zara just kind of goes, how can I help you? The rest of the men, they don't look hostile, but they don't look like they're being friendly towards him. They're like, alright, we know you've, what's called? No, sorry, I had it. excuse me, but you're gonna have to come with us, if you don't mind. The rest of you, you two, you guys can go. This man's coming with us.
Why is he coming with you?
Well, that's actually none of your business, young man. This is work of the higher power.
Look, buddy, I've had a really
Wow.
bad week. So how about you just walk away?
Well, I would. I really would. But this is for the betterment of all people. You simple folk don't understand. So if you don't mind, we'll be taking him with us. As you noticed, Furnace, that Zara kind of has his two cards. You know, like he has one hand kind of to his side, and he has the two cards that he's holding. He didn't draw all his cards; he only drew a few. As he kind of looks to you guys, and then looks to them, and then he goes. You could tell he turns around, and I need you guys to give me an intelligence check.
An intelligence check, correct?
Mm-hmm. Just a straight intelligence. Okay. Furnace, you're not sure what he's mouthing. As he starts to mouth something as he's facing you guys. And he pulls out something from his pocket. But Henri, you could kind of tell what he's saying with his mouth as he's just trying to like tell you guys in secret. As he says, they don't know about the rest of my kind here. That's all you can make out. As he goes, well, I don't want to trouble these men. And I'm sure I don't want them to cause you and the rest of everyone that we came here with trouble. As he pulls out something from his pocket and kind of looks at you, Furnace. As he drops something in your hand as you go out to take it, he says, I'm willing to place my bets on you all. As he kind of turns and to go with them without causing a scene. Do you guys do anything? Furnace, when you look at your hand, you notice that it's actually an object that looks, it's kind of pointed and like a weight on one end with a chain that kind of leads to what looks like a pentagram with these ivory oval parts kind of tied, and in the middle of the pentagram is a sapphire looking gem.
When he turns around to follow them, are they walking in front of him, or are they sort of guarding him?
One's walking in front of him, and they're already trying to position themselves around him. What are you doing?
Okay. Gonna hang on to that thing. I'm not gonna put it in my bag, just hold on to it.
Okay. Henri, what are you doing? Tell me.
Fuck it, I'm gonna cast Lightning Lure on the one closest to me and pull him as close to me as possible.
He makes a strength save, right?
Yep.
He rolled a natural 18.
So he does not get pulled, but
He does-
he'll take the damage, I think, so.
No, he has to be within a certain amount of distance. To take
Oh
the-
yeah, you're right.
And he's not. He would be within 10 feet, and you could do your ability to shock somebody within 10 feet.
Yes, he'll
Actually,
take
no, that's a first level or a higher spell, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it wouldn't work, because Lightning Lure, I believe, is a cantrip.
No, is it?
Yep, I think so.
Shoot, now I don't even remember. Yeah, you're right, it
Why's
is.
your DC all fucked up again?
I don't know, it keeps fucking up again.
I'll fix it. Okay, but as you go to attempt to do that, he looks back at you. This guy He has he has curly hair, and you notice that he actually has this kind of like a scar running up, but it doesn't look like a weapon scar. It looks like a fire that's just been kind of burned up to the side of his face like that, like a burn scar. As he goes, "Don't do anything stupid now, dearie." As he turns around and continues to take Zara away from you guys. Let me look at Lightning Winter real quick. Shit. There we go. And if I do that, and then do that, and then go with that, it should be fixed. No, it's not fixed. Okay, it's fixed. Alright. So, are you guys doing anything? I need to know.
I'm just gonna watch. I know when to fold them.
Okay.
Know when to hold them.
All right.
Know when to walk away. Know when to run.
As you guys
Shake your head at me, Dylan. I love the game.
As you guys watch him walk away with these guys, a sense of dread kind of comes over you, watching somebody else leave that you guys knew a bit. And the rest of you, Ovina and Loston, you guys hear a knock at the door. As,
We are
by
just
the way,
playing some cards.
Furnace and Henri, you guys, I'm guessing, were making your way back.
Got any twos?
I would like to get in contact with Loston.
Okay.
Go fish.
Loston.
Fuck.
Loston.
Yes.
Is this you? Zara came to our room and we went for a little walk. He showed us around the town. It's a nice town. Anyway, you remember those guys that took away your friend when we were in our cereal?
Oh, very much so, yes.
Yeah, they just took away Zara.
King me. I gotta go.
As you get up to finish playing your cards, you hear a knock at the door. Lost in Ovina.
I'm gonna open the door.
As you see a very it's okay, so this lady, she's a half elf. You could tell she's very fit. She has dark leather armor on, studded leather armor on, and like a dark gray cloak kind of covering the rest. Her hair is kept short, but it's golden in color, and she has almost reddish looking eyes. As she looks at you, smiles, and goes, "Hello there." Behind her, you notice two Crown's Guard from at least the Sierra.
Would you like to join in on this card game playing?
You guys have the worst timing.
Oh, do we? We get that
Yes.
a lot.
Our friend is currently being kidnapped.
Well, I'm sure he is.
No, he definitely is. That's why I opened the door.
Well, we have some questions for you first. So
Okay. Guys, I can't save our kidnapped friend. I have to answer some questions.
Kidnap friend? Who?
Arrington. Go find them and help out.
okay. As this individual steps in and closes the door behind her, she tells the guard to just kind of watch the door. As she turns to you and goes, "Well, I am Inquisitor Silquin. Nice to meet you."
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Artificer Loston. And this is...
I deal out 6 cards to her. Here you go.
She just kind of pulls him up close, but she doesn't look at him. And she goes, she takes out what looks like a candle, sets it next to her, lights it. And I need you guys to make a charisma save.
I
My
see.
favorite.
Dylan, I know. I hope you know. Alright.
20.
As she goes, "I really hope you want this to go smoothly, Mr. Lawston.
Can we make this quick? Kidnapped friend, etc., etc.
If you cooperate, then yes. As you realize there's something about this candle, Ovina, and now you cannot tell a lie. You're in the zone of truth. Lawston, she goes, if you want this to be over quickly, I suggest that you submit to this candle.
I have no reason to lie to you.
I need you to give me a wisdom save.
Cool.
Yes, cool indeed. Okay. You feel compelled to give in to this candle. As she used a charm spell on you. Alright.
Was the check not already made, though?
No, he can still give in. Even though somebody succeed, they can decide to give in to it.
You can choose to.
Yeah,
That's good to know, because I can also suggest and cast Zone of Truth.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
just-
really nice combo. It just takes 2 spells.
Oh my god, that'd be so good with Michelle.
Oh.
Michelle has a yeah.
As she goes, alright, now, I have a couple questions for you all. I want to ask, where are your friends?
Somewhere in this town.
Somewhere in the city, with a friend being kidnapped, I've sent my giant robot to go help them.
Fantastic. Go look for them. As she turns around, tells one of the guards. Then she goes, what is your affiliation with your friends?
We're more acquaintances right now. My only friend left for another city. His name was Michelle. I have 540 gold on me. My robot's worth about 8,000 gold if you want to check him out.
I thought you said it was 16,000.
I can't remember. It's been like 3 years since I built it.
Oh, okay, understandable.
Yes. I've built multiple, but we'll go through this after. I'll explain the legit.
Okay.
Now, she kind of pulls out a dagger. You could tell it has a ring on the the handle. So she kind of pulls it out, flicks it a bit, like spins it around on one of her fingers, and then kind of catches it upside down. She goes, now, why and how did you make it in to the Jagged Highlands?
Well, we walked. We climbed a bit. Arrington defied gravity with a magical item. And we kind of swang across a canyon. And then we had to climb a dragon. They were kobolds. Yeah, it was pretty...
It was a red dragon.
Yeah, it was scary.
Oh yeah, that thing's probably flying about. You should worry about that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's a big dragon.
Oh, don't worry. We saw it fly north.
Well, I did.
Any more
And why?
questions?
Yes,
It
plenty.
was a job.
It was a job.
Yeah, I was helping one of our friends. He was interested in a job. We were told we would get paid.
Interesting. You would get paid. How'd you get past the guards then?
Well, Arrington carried me.
Yes, but from our accounts, it seems like 2 of our guards have gone missing. And I would rather trust them and you guys, even in this predicament. So how did you get past the guards?
With unknown magic?
Unknown magic.
Mhm.
What's this
I mean-
source of unknown magic?
I'd rather not tell you. For everyone's safety.
I'd rather you tell me for everyone's safety.
There's nothing in this world that would actually make me tell you.
Really? Nothing.
Nothing. You don't realize how dangerous this is.
Oh
As
no.
As she stands up, starts to like walk towards the door, turns around quickly, she throws a dagger at you, and it stops right in front. It just stops dead in the air. As she goes,
That's cool.
nothing.
I mean, if you kill me here, it's big. I'm worried about your life.
We'll come back to that then. I like you. Some people piss themselves when I do that, and I'd rather not make a mess for the people who have to clean up this room.
I'm gonna
I'm
cast
just-
Identify on that dagger.
Okay. like as a spell.
Yeah, just gonna walk up and just start. Oh, senor.
She's like, you touch it, and she goes, and you could tell there's like a pull on it to almost like pull it back towards her. Your spell goes through. You could tell that it's a dagger that allows her to control it mid-air. Basically, for mechanic's sake, she can make another attack roll to physically either take full control of it and fling it a different direction, stop it, or make it come back to her or whatnot.
That is cool.
She goes,
It's like the dagger's got a movement speed.
in a way, but it's more like making another attack to make it do what you want to do, on top of what you're doing initially. And she goes, okay, well, where's this friend that hired you? And what was his
Oh, he's
name?
the one being kidnapped.
Wait, are you serious? Fuck. That's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Please tell me what I'd like to know. Hello?
I mean, what? You gotta ask the better question. What do you need to know?
Yes. Well, I already know about you all. Lost in
Okay.
Landrick. Ovina, I believe it was, and she's kind of thinks from a battle hammer, right?
Huh. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I was thought it was pronounced Boodlehammer. I guess I misheard you the first time. Go on.
No, most dwarves have simple last names.
Yeah. It's usually about their profession. My clan was very into fighting, but you know, after half of them dies, it's really hard to fight when half your clan dies.
Good to know.
Well, Mr. Lost in Landrick, you've done some good stuff for Masuriel, it seems like. Why are you here?
It got boring. Got very boring.
And why did you make your way into the Jagged Highlands?
I mean, like, all I have is these guys right now, so if I leave, I'm not gonna have anyone to go with me, and I might die. It's more of a security at this point.
And you decided to break the laws of this country by making it past restricted area and into a dangerous place and setting off what seems to be, from what I could tell, demons, a dragon.
Hey, they were there when we got there.
Well,
I'm not too sure what set it off,
that's
but
not
they
what
just
I'm
happened to
asking.
set it off.
So you didn't set it off.
No, I did not.
Do you know who
They
did?
actually, I almost pissed myself, actually. No, not really.
How about you,
I-
Miss Battlehammer?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw what set it off. But that guy's dead, so you can't question it.
How unfortunate. Do you have the body?
Preserved.
Well, that's a start. Go get the father. She tells the guard. And, well, I guess that'll be it. What's your plans from here? We'll be taking you to Sierra, but what's your plans from there, I guess?
My plans are to just find more magical items.
Fantastic. And you, Mr. Lanrick?
Same thing, but where we have to bury the body at sea, as per his last report.
Well, now we'll get a crack at it before we let you do that. I'll be back. I'm gonna go talk to your friends.
Can I
Your
go
acquaintances.
with you?
No. You may stay here. And it seems like my guards have found your friends and they're safe.
All of them?
Give me a minute here. I have to use the washroom real quick.
Okay. As she, looks at you guys and turns around, you notice that okay, so you notice something strange about the way her cloak moves. It shimmers. It contorts and the colors kind of change slightly to match the surrounding around her. As she turns back to you all and says, now, if you guys don't want to go to CRA, well, it's up to you. But we have business there, and we'll be asking you to, from what I could tell, to help out with something. I'll see you soon. She turns around and leaves.
Is that a cloak of Elvenkind?
Something like it.
Huh.
Keen eye.
Where can I get a hand on one of those?
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
She also puts out the candle. She's like, you just find it up there. It's not too hard.
I mean, I could
It's your comfort.
probably build you one if you give me the right components.
You can do stuff like that? Huh.
I built everything. I'm a genius.
Oh my.
I'm
gonna
worth
ask
at
you to
least
build those
20,000
things.
gold.
Yes, and you're a genius, and so was your good acquainted rival. Am I right?
No, he's pretty stupid. I'm the only smart one here worth 20,000 gold.
Really?
Insight check.
I've heard that Duke Toji. I don't know if you gave him a name, but I did.
Let me check if I think I did.
Did you? Then tell me what it is so I can write it down.
Let me find it. I don't think I did, no.
Okay. It's Toji. Toji.
T-O-J-I, okay.
Well, I've heard Duke Toji is doing fantastically well.
Oh, Allison.
Allison.
The asshole. Allison asshole, that's fine.
Okay, well, Duke Allison, I've heard, is doing fantastically well for himself. Near and at the capital. Worth what? Probably 4, 5, 6, 10 times what you are worth now.
Well, yeah, when you begin running a shop because you fail school for a couple of years, you tend to make more money than someone who's bettering the city. You know.
Well, if you are interested, he is nearby. And even closer, I guess.
Where?
Like I said, in the capital. She smiles, then walks out. Duke, are you back?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As you guys, by the way, Duke, Furnace and Henri, you guys are found by some of the Crown's Guard who want to, bring you back to the tavern, which you guys were already on your way, and Arrington has been following you and found you before. But as you guys go back to your rooms and the guards lead you there, similar situation, but as you guys enter your room, this lady's already in there. She's lit a candle as you guys are entering, and she set up the chair, the desk chair, and what looks like a stool she brought down from, downstairs at the bar, and just kind of gestures you guys to sit as she kind of takes a seat on the bed. Come on.
Alright,
Just sit.
I'll take one of the chairs.
Get yourself comfortable. I need you guys to both make me a charisma save, please. 2 highest charisma rollers. Dang.
Yeah.
As she goes, that would behoove you both to just kind of give in, so we can get this over quickly.
Give into what?
Oh, the candle. And you guys do feel that there is something magical about the candle and the light within it.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure, literally. As you guys, kind of look at it and feel this magical power, you guys can give into it. Do you guys will allow yourselves to or no?
What's it do?
I don't wanna.
Well, all it does is it compels you to tell the truth.
I already do that. That's just me.
Give me a persuasion check, Henri. And Furnace, she goes, well, I really, really think that you should. It'd make it so much easier. And I need you to give me a wisdom save, Furnace. Come on! You
Tip the
fail.
scales. Tip the scales.
Okay. Roll me a 1d4. To see if it goes up or down. So it's a 10. It went down.
That's the only time rolling a 1 is great, because it just doesn't do too much
No, it
to
doesn't do
fuck
anything.
me up.
And she looks at you
Alright,
and says, I would really love to believe you. But, no. I really need you to kind of give yourself in, or I wouldn't be the Inquisitor.
Fair enough. Your name?
Oh, me? I'm Silquin.
Selkin?
Silquin.
That's me asking you, Park.
It's SYLQ. It's QWYN. QWYN. And
WYN is WW.
One more time, please.
SYLQWYN. Like Quinn, but
It's silky. Okay.
as she looks over to you,
Pleasure to
Henry,
meet you, Silquin, and I'm gonna begrudgingly take a seat.
okay. As she looks over to you, Henry, and goes, "And would you like to let yourself go? It's fine. I promise you, nothing bad will happen. Your friend over here is already under the influences of it." And look,
Yeah, whatever. I'll get you out of here faster, lady.
fantastic. Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay. She goes, alright. Now, why were you in the Jagged Highlands? Any of you
We
guys
heard
can
there
answer?
was a city.
A city.
We heard there was a city in the Silver Peaks that had a great deal of magical items.
Oh, you've heard there was a city, did you? Alright.
Yeah, I thought that was weird too, because I've looked at maps all the time and I've never seen a city.
No, and you shouldn't have. And where did you hear this from?
Our friend. My friend.
And who's your friend?
A guy named Zara.
Tiefling.
Even in Dungeons and Dragons, I feel so shitty having a snitch, man.
So, this man, if my memory serves me well, he should... Red skin, tiefling, kind of odd accent. Swift with his words. I don't know.
I mean,
It's been a while. He plays with cards.
Park
I know
never
that.
portrayed him with an accent,
Shut
but
up.
yeah, I guess he has an accent.
Well, perfect. And where is he now?
Oh, some guys just took him away.
Fantastic. What guys?
I don't think it's fantastic, but okay.
What guys?
They had like a sun on their armor. I've seen them before. They're taking tieflings.
Great. Okay. How many people did he hire other than you two?
Well, there's... four? Three. That's me being bad at math, I'm sorry. 3 of us.
He hired 3 of you.
Well, 3 more besides us 2.
Oh, besides you two. And who is this other individual that's not in the room? The other 2 individuals in the other room. No.
Lawston and Ovina.
Yes, other than those, who, and you all, you both of you at least, who's the other guy?
Hardy. He just died.
Alright, we have plans for him. Okay, fantastic. Well, and one last thing. What do you think about the other two in the room? Both of you.
I kind of just met Ovina. I like Lawston. He's got a big robot. He's really good at guns. I've never even heard of one of those.
And you, Pale One?
They're okay. They're good. I like them. If anybody tries to kill them, I'll probably kill them first.
So if I said I would kill them, you would kill
Yeah,
me?
I'd probably just kill you first. So, don't do that.
Feisty. Alright, well, Miss Fernbreeze, Mr. Cinder, thank you for answering my questions. You're from... I just want to make sure. You're from Velino, am I right? Not Velino, Nepifor, that's where it is. And she looks right at you, Fergus.
Yes, I'm from Nepifor. My mom didn't really like me. My dad was never there. But at some point, my mom just sort of left me. I got arrested, and then around 14, I joined up with the circus. That's where I met Michel. Michel's like my best friend. He's a pretty cool guy. He's in Sierra right now visiting his dad. His dad's some sort of nobleman. I can't wait to go to Sierra and see Michel again. Can you please turn off that candle? I don't like doing this.
By the way, you only have to give up what you want. You could, but you know, you could always play it out however you like. But it's fine.
You know how I play Zone of Truth.
I know. As she goes, wait, what's this Michelle person's name again? Full name.
Michel Eldoran.
Interesting.
Alright, you got your answers, now get out.
Well, I will, but let me ask one more. Are you Henri Fernbreeze from Castalca?
Yeah.
Perfect. As she stands up off your bed, snuffs the candle, takes it with her, opens the door, and walks out. The guards that were waiting right outside the room follow her. She closed the door behind her, and you guys are left in silence. There's a quick knock at the door as she says, "We got what we need. We'll get them. We'll talk to them more at Sierra." And the guards that were waiting at Ovina and Lawston's room walk out, join her, and the rest of you guys are in your room.
What a terrible way to ruin a good game of cards.
I know, like, what an asshole. Hey guys, look out. There's like a lady who's gonna be using a true spell on you, just to let you know. If you see her, try not to walk into
Too
a
late,
candle.
buddy.
By the way,
Yeah, I didn't like that candle.
Ovina, you notice that the cards she had placed in front of her, they're gone.
God damn it, now we need to buy a new deck of cards. She took this.
That's so fucked.
Who does that? Just take
That's
6
some old
cards
petty
instead of.
shit, Park.
I mean, we can still play poker, I guess. I'll be black.
No,
you be white.
you guys can't still play poker.
No,
That's not
because
how
those
that
six cards are missing.
Oh, it's fine. You just we each have a king. The ones can be a pawn.
Maybe we could just redraw these cards, like pieces of paper.
That doesn't work either, because you know which cards they are.
There's still 6 different cards it could be.
Wait, but you can
Guys,
tell by the
Zara
back.
got
Oh shit, we
kidnapped
should
by
probably go
these
find Hardy's body. It's in the stable somewhere.
Oh god.
Or I think it's around It's around Arrington. We should probably find Arrington.
By the way,
Whatever.
Arrington,
I
you're
didn't
told
like
to
that
go
lady.
find the rest of him. As you guys rush outside to look for where Arrington is, and you notice that there's a couple Crown's guards surrounding Arrington, and what you look and see that they've uncovered Hardy's body. You didn't give a command to attack or anything like that if they touch or bother Hardy's body, so they have unravel his body, you can see that there's a religious person there casting some sort of spell on it. And as he does, he kind of looks back and just kind of shakes his head. The Inquisitor looks at you guys and goes, okay, this doesn't really ever happen. How the hell did your friend die?
Heart attack.
Hard sack.
Heart attack.
Yes. You seen what he eats?
No, I don't know.
Have you seen
this
what he's
Capello.
cooked?
I mean, look at the size of his body. And that was just after an hour.
He carried around a spice pouch with like at least 30 different spices.
Give me
Half
a
of it was
deception
salt.
check with advantage because all of you guys are in on it. But one person do that though, and
Alright.
I'm gonna give it to Lawston because he's the one who spoke first and said heart attack. All right, she goes. Father, is there a reason a heart attack would disrupt the spell? He goes, shakes his head. Never seen it happen before.
Well, he's been dead for like at least 5 days. Make any...
His body looks perfectly fine for being.
We
dead
told you
for
we
5
preserved it with
days.
magic. You even said that was a good idea.
Yes.
You were there.
I thought it would work. This thing. Alright.
And I gotta redo this magic because he just moved the salt. God damn it.
I'm not good with divining magic, but you would think someone of this caliber would know what they're doing. Are you done with the body?
Can I resalt this?
No, we're gonna take it with us.
That was not part of the agreement.
We had an agreement.
Yes, you would use your magic on the body.
You never said you'd
bury him
take
to
it.
see.
Oh, but we never agreed that I wouldn't.
Arrington, he's gonna grab him.
Arrington turns around, goes and grabs the body and picks it up and kind of tosses it over his shoulder. She kind of looks at all of you, looks at the guards. She kind of rolls her eyes. Really? You're going to defy an official of the city?
We had an agreement. I don't like liars, and you're definitely not a truther.
I never made an agreement. I just said,
But you literally said we had an agreement, so therefore you're lying again.
Light your
Either-
candle. Light the candle.
I want to hear this from you. Do it.
she then takes a step towards Arrington, kind of puts her, pats him on the chest, turns around to you guys, turns back to Arrington, and as soon as she turns back to Arrington, without looking, she throws the dagger at you, Lawston.
How far away are we?
She's about 15 feet away. But okay. The dagger flies a little lower toward your gut instead of your head, but then it again stops midair. She then sighs. Fine. I don't like making enemies.
You just threw a weapon at me.
Oh, but it didn't hit you. And
That's still aggression.
She smiles, then it fades really quickly. She goes, plus I don't want to cause a scene here. Now, when you come to Sierra eventually, and I'm sure you will, now you will be playing on my turf. See you there. As she kind of gestures towards everyone to kind of leave. They all start to follow her and disperse. Some of the guards stay behind though. 'cause
We're
they're-
outside, correct?
Yeah, near the stables.
Near the stables. There are people about?
Yeah.
As she walks away,
Uh-huh.
Furnace would like to yell, "Bye, Silquin! We'll see you in Sierra! I love your candles!" Just to make a scene. A small scene, but a scene.
She raises her hand and it's a middle finger she's holding up. But she's not looking at you guys.
Cool. I'm gonna grab the
sucks
dagger
at not
that's
making
floating
enemies.
in front of me and just put it in my pocket.
Oh, the dagger? No,
She walked away, Pete.
No, she would have taken it. I give you
Pulls
guys
the candle.
I give you guys benefit of the doubt. So you guys have to give
Okay.
me a few, okay?
Alright, alright.
Alright.
Wow, I don't say this very often. What an asshat.
I don't think I've ever heard you say that.
I know, I didn't. It felt weird.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
ask for a hat.
I didn't.
Oh my god. I could do something and you guys okay. Sorry, go on. Continue.
Oh, Arrington
Do it,
comes
Clark.
towards me.
I will do it eventually. Just continue.
I'm gonna
What?
climb on Arrington.
As I start resalting and putting the copper coin back on, what purpose do they have with the body if they can't even utilize it?
I've known some magical spells that allow you to commune with the dead, but I've never seen it for myself.
I mean, they couldn't get anything out of him.
No, because he has no idea.
Is that a little weird? Think
Well,
about that.
Maybe it's like tea, you know? The bag's gotta be fresh or it tastes bad.
But like, it's as fresh as it can get. It's
Yeah, but like, it's like refrigerated fresh. It's not fresh.
Fresh.
Anyways, if we're done being questioned, we can just go straight to the ocean. You know, bury it at sea and all.
Yeah, let's do that before this stupid
Let's get
crazy
it going.
lady comes back.
Cool. Next time I see her, we'll kill her. I mean, talk to her with nice words. No one heard
No.
me say that.
Let's kill her.
Oh, wow, I've never felt so.
I
confident.
agree. We should
My
kill
words.
Silk.
My words have weight. Oh.
guys, if you're gonna kill authoritives, you have to make sure you do it not in the open. And there's no way you can do that, so just get that thought out of your head.
Okay,
No.
fine.
She threatened us first.
Wait a second.
We knew this was
Where's
gonna happen.
Zara? Where's Zara?
We told you.
Those guys took them. He gave me
Which-
this
what
before he
guys?
left.
You guys
I'm gonna pull out the pentagram with the kunai with chain.
May I take a look at that?
Hand it over.
it's just
Have I
a
seen?
it's just a pointed weight, a small pointed weight, and on the other side of the chain, it looks like it's a circular amulet, like a charm. But the pentagram and at the center is a sapphire just kind of being held in the middle.
Have I ever seen him utilize this, or
You have, and he used it usually to find stuff that he knew already.
Huh.
Like, at least the direction. He just kind of held it by the charm and let the weight dangle, and he would say the name like about a couple times as he just focused when you guys were relaxing, and then you could see it kind of pulling towards the direction, and then he would know where to go.
he's definitely used this before. He normally doesn't give out stuff like this randomly.
Is it magical?
Oh yeah, I've seen him use it for directions, I guess.
So it's
What's
a
the-
compass.
In a sense, yeah. If you want to take a better look at it, go ahead. But
Yeah,
that's
sure.
my
Okay.
I'll identify it
Okay.
ritually.
You identify it and you learn it to be the hanging dowsing chain, and it looks like that. Because I was curious. Basically, a tuned user can use this item to focus on a short rest to find a general direction that they want to look for. This item does not show the distance or location in any way, but gives a gentle swing to the direction of that of what the person wants to look for. The pendulum can only work towards items, locations, or person that the full name is known for. If only a portion of the name or an alias is known, the pendulum will not work.
We could use this to find the cards that she stole.
Even better, we can use this to find him.
Actually, yeah, that might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna
find
take
Zara.
it back from Austin. I believe Zara gave it to me.
Yeah, it's an attunement item,
I-
so you might need to concentrate on it.
Okay, well, I
It
get to
was-
decide what we look for first.
It was Eswena that the country of Eswena. That's the country that's been taking all these tieflings, right?
Yeah.
If that's who took them, because I couldn't imagine anyone else taking a tiefling. They got a long ways to go. We might be able to find them in the meantime.
I mean, this only happened like how far or how long would you say that all took their park? Like an hour? Couple hours?
Actually, at this point, I gotta roll real quick. Okay. Alright. Furnace, you get a message. Basically, it's a sending message in your head. Okay? You hear, come find me eventually. Eventually. Don't let them find the rest of the tieflings that are part of the city.
6 left.
6 left? Yeah. Oh, it says 6 left. I'm betting on you.
Bitch.
Bitch.
just a long pause and then.
Alright, Furnace.
Hey, Furnace, you
Okay.
alright? Are you having a stroke?
Zara just sent me a message.
Oh.
We should look out for the tieflings that are in this city first.
Oh. Okay. How do we do that?
Oh. I wish I could talk to him too.
We gotta take Hardy to see.
Have I seen any tieflings just sort of walking around park?
Yeah. Actually, not in the city, but not too much in the city, from the normal people, but from the God, I keep forgetting the word. What are those? What are those people that lost their home?
Homeless.
Refugees. There we go.
Refugees.
Yeah. And yeah, they would kind of be homeless. But the refugees, and now that you're thinking back to it, every time he would go talk to individuals and stuff like that, he was like, after they would talk to him, you know, if you ever seen them again, they would be wearing, like, trying to cover up as best they can.
So you just wanna walk up to them and tell them to come with us?
I mean, then what? We just gotta gaggle the tieflings with us? We gotta find a safe place for them.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Is the right plural for tieflings the gaggle? I think a group of tieflings is a better group name. It's definitely not gaggle.
Wouldn't it just be devils?
Devil-like?
Devilkin? We'll ask
We
them.
get
We'll
them?
ask them. I believe it's we
Let's-
probably
let's
sound
ask the
very
tiefling
ignorant.
refugees that have the fear of being kidnapped what they'd like to be called when they're in a group.
Exactly. See, perfect.
Let's find a group of tieflings first, shall we?
What do you think about this, Henri?
I think
Wait, is that
I
in the
miss
player's
Hardy.
handbook?
What was that? Sorry.
I know. Me too. I miss Hardy too.
Oh,
Think we should do the tiefling thing first or bury Hardy first?
Bury Hardy first.
Alright. Let's go submerge his body with the fish.
okay.
he'd be so happy down there.
So many fish.
So
Hold on.
many fish to cook.
Exactly.
Okay. So, you make it to the nearest port that you guys can find. And you have a body on you. You see sailors kind of walking up and down and around the port. Some of them kind of give a glance at what you're doing.
I'm gonna try to find a really small shipping vessel.
Okay. You eventually find one. It is a fishing vessel of sorts. Henri, it looks kind of similar to the one you guys are.
I am not getting on that thing. and neither are you.
Can I find another shipping vessel?
You can. And you find a slightly larger one. It's not like a huge galleon or anything, but it is a larger fishing vessel. There's more of a crew than a couple people. There's about 10 individuals kind of running. They look like they're getting just ready to get everything off the ship. You can see them bring boxes of what looks like freshly caught fish. Some of them Oh, what do you want?
We have a friend who died recently, and we would like to give him a burial at sea, as per his last request. Could you oblige in such a quest?
Give him send him out on a raft and light it on fire. We just can't.
No,
Andre,
we
is
have
that
to
feasible?
No,
We
we
have
have
to-
to throw his body in the water. We're not gonna send him on fire. That's like the opposite of a burial at sea.
We need to submerge him.
Oh, whose mic is that? Okay, it's not happening anymore. Okay. So you need to submerge a you know it's gonna eventually float up to the surface. They fill with gas. It's gross.
What? I mean, we can weigh him down.
Yeah, we'll just like tie some rocks to him.
Oh, he'll come loose. I've seen it happen.
Well, I don't really care.
Well, you gotta find another boat, little lady. Can't help you with that. We just got back.
Pay you.
Not much.
I'm
I'm
gonna.
gonna turn to the others. How much is a reasonable price?
How about...
You guys don't know. I don't want you to metagame. You guys, one of you guess and say
I'd
it.
like to hide a card behind my back and cast and look at this man. Say, I think it'd be a really good idea if you sailed us out to sea and let us bury our friend in your boat. Suggestion.
It's
I just
fun-
want to.
I'm not gonna preamble with I suggest. I'm just gonna yell suggestion at the end of my request.
Okay.
I do want to say,
Yeah.
on page 42 of the player's handbook, under Tiefling, under the comments, it says 1's a curiosity, 2's a conspiracy, and 3's a curse. So it'd be a curse of Tieflings.
Goddamn.
Oh, that is cool.
That's cool.
That
It
is
is.
a really cool thing. Yeah.
I'm glad there's actually like a word for it.
I know.
Does that mean you call a bunch of Azamars a blessing?
Probably. Yeah.
The blessing of Asimars. Asimars.
All right. As you see, him just look at you, his expression goes from "No, I don't want to do this" to "Yeah, I had a friend who died. We didn't bury him out at sea. We just burned him. But you guys must have a reason, right? How far you need to go out?"
100 feet, maybe. Does that sound good?
Just deep enough.
We go around the coast, slightly to the deeper waters. How about that?
Okay.
As
Thank
he starts yelling orders to some of the men. They're like complaining, like, "Why are we doing this? We just got back." He's like, "You either do this or I don't pay you." At that point, some of them come back to the ship. They get the boat ready. They start sailing it out. Great use of suggestion. I didn't know you rolled it. Nice.
I had this and I was like, I can suggest these bad guys to let them go, but there's 3 more of them.
Yeah.
Or I can suggest this lady, but she's half elf. So I'm glad I got to use this. Thanks.
As you guys
I like when I use cards.
start to sail out to the sea, the waves and the oceans splashing up to you as the rougher waves around here starts to, rock the boat quite heavily. But As you guys get further out, the sea starts to calm down. And eventually the captain starts to yell, lower the anchor. You guys, the ship comes to a stop. And what do?
You got anything heavy we can tie to him?
I got our gold.
That's not a... You know what? It's only fitting. I walk up to Arrington.
Mm-hmm.
I open up his arm, pull out the immovable rod. I hand it to Arrington. Arrington, how far out are we, Pete?
From the port?
Yeah, you know what? Never mind.
You guys are quite
Arrington,
far from the port. You guys
Arrington, climb down the anchor. Bring him to the bottom. and I whisper in Arrington's ear, stuff it in his throat and click the button.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's either there or the other one. It's not...
But before we throw him into the water,
Oh my god. Okay.
there was something about removing jaws that he did to Quiven. I don't know if it's part of his
I mean,
tradition.
Arrington can rip the jaw off.
I mean,
I'd rather not rip it. You know?
removing the jaw makes it so that people can't use magic to ask you things in the dead, but for some reason why it didn't work last time.
Maybe we should leave it on, because if I get to talk to Hardy, I want to do it.
Okay.
So
I
Arrington grabs
see no
Hardy.
purpose.
As Arrington's like climbing down the anchor, I go back to him. Just put some rocks on top, bring me back the rod.
That was almost really sweet.
Give me a quick actually, yeah, give me a perception check that would have been near him. I just want to see if you guys hear it with disadvantage because you guys are at sea, the ship's rocking, the waves are crashing against the ship. I just want to see how well you guys roll.
Is that ladybugs I hear?
I'm this far out?
Nope, none of you guys here are as lost in. You successfully tell Arrington to do so. Arrington just goes over to the side of the ship. The ship kind of lists in that side. As he jumps off, it shakes quite a bit as he just sinks and sinks and sinks lower into the depths below with the body of Hardy.
You gotta play true to the character, Pete.
About 10 minutes go by. No, I know. It's fantastic. I love it. About 10 minutes go by, and you guys feel a tug on the side of the ship with the anchor, and you feel it list in that direction a bit. As some of the crew gets worried, but the captain kind of waves it off. He climbs back up,
Shakes
on.
like a dog.
No, not even. He's just dripping wet and like completely.
Just he looks like the sea monster. He's got the seaweed everywhere.
Yeah, actually, and you notice his hands are kind of covered in some muck and stuff like that still. And yeah, you guys eventually are brought back to the port by the captain. He kind of goes, I hope you guys, I hope you guys did right by your friend. And then he goes on about his business. What do the rest of you guys do?
Let's say some kind words about Hardy.
Alright. You go first.
How about you go first?
He was always bullying
He was
me,
a good
but
cat.
I figured it's because he loved me on the inside.
I've only known him for like 5 days, but some of the best food I've ever had.
Not
He
enough
was
pepper.
the only one that believed me about the island. And also, he helped me with Quiven's death, and now I gotta bury him too. I don't like this.
What island? Is this the
Don't
island
worry.
that you
Well,
said that you got stuck on?
Don't ask. Don't. It's a long story.
Don't ask about that.
So what
don't wanna open
happened
up.
was...
Can we take a minute to find out about the island?
She's explained it like 4 times.
Yeah, Hardy
like it.
died, Michelle got naked, you shot him, I think, or you tried to shoot him.
Me? I
Ernest
wasn't
and
there.
I had some weird shit going on, and then everybody was dying. It was bad.
And then this deck saved you?
Yeah.
Oh fuck it, I believe that. Like, Chris, see what I did last night?
Yeah, I was actually able to completely undo it, and then everybody forgot about it except for me, but Hardy's the only one that believed me.
Well, it's a shame he was buried with the deck. Anyways.
Didn't Furnace grab it?
No, I
nobody
never
grabbed
rolled
anything.
everything up.
Yeah,
I rolled
you
all
guys-
his stuff up.
all his gold and everything went down with him. Austin packed everything up. I know. No, you packed everything up, but okay.
Inside check on Henri. Can I do that?
On Henri?
I don't want this to be a thing where I as a player decide just to believe her.
Oh, it's yeah. You can give me an insight check then if you want,
That one.
because I believe you did that last time.
Yeah.
You guys rolled
Did I?
really, yeah, you guys rolled really bad, but you could roll again. As like it just sounds too fantastical. I mean, she's got to be coming up with it on the spot, like
Michelle? Naked? Never.
like Michelle. You've never seen Michelle naked, and you guys.
I
Haven't
would
tried
never
Right
shoot
Alone.
Michelle. Never.
So like a lot of it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
He gets me.
Loston, I need you to give me a deception check, though. Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Anywho, should we get these curses of tieflings?
By the way, it is nighttime.
Safety.
Perfect. It is nighttime. Just letting you know.
I don't want to drop the illusion of, acting and role playing in front of our masses of viewers. Park,
Yes.
how's the moon look?
Oh, don't worry. I'll point that out later. It is nighttime, but
This is the first time you haven't said like, "Oh, with this kind of moon."
oh, I don't want to. But do you look up at the moon?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what a pretty moon.
It's full. You don't feel anything. I mean, the sun
It's
recently
gonna-
went down and the moon's arisen, but it's as you look at it, it looks quite full. You just don't feel anything.
I'm gonna sort of move at my chest where the necklace is, and I'm just gonna play a little montage of every time Hardy's ever told me you shouldn't have picked that up. Like, he was okay. Because I still think it was a good idea.
Okay. And
Anyway, yeah, let's go save some tiefling.
as you guys head back, it is getting pretty late. And give me an investigation check real quick as you guys enter at least one of the taverns where a lot of the refugees are staying at and some of the residential buildings. You notice that if it is a person that's a tiefling, there might be a few not really following whatever they've been told, and they're out in the taverns and stuff like that, but most of them seem to be keeping out of sight as best they can.
I need to get some water, one sec.
Okay. And as you guys, warn a couple of those that are, just in case, stuff like that, trying to use the fact that you guys help them, or some of them, and you guys are actually there to help those individuals, I need you to give me a couple persuasion checks. All three of you. Lawson's not going to do it. He doesn't care. I'm going to say he doesn't care for now. Okay. All right, Ovina. Some people
English doesn't work. Sorry.
most of the
Bye.
people are kind of grossed out and intrigued by your mushroom growths overall. They don't really listen to you about that kind of stuff. Henri, you do convince a couple, and so do Furnace. Except you have to kind of definitely try to sell it and talk about Zara a bit. As the night comes to a close, where are you guys going? It is getting kind of late now. Why are you smiling? I don't know why you're smiling.
I'm gonna go to the tavern.
Okay. Like the gilded net?
The gilded net.
Okay. Yeah, that's where your rooms are.
Yeah. I'm going in. I look at the bartender. I hand him 6 gold, and I said, just keep the drinks coming.
Okay.
And I'm gonna drink at the bar until I pass out.
Okay. As, drink after drink. With 6 gold at a place like this, you could probably drink until you pass out, for sure. Loston and Henri, what are you doing? Furnace, what did you say you were doing? Sorry, I had to reply to my dad. He messaged me.
I just went back to the tavern. I'll stick with the party as, we party.
I will also.
I would
drink
like
till
to
I
buy a
pass out.
drink to honor Hardy.
Okay.
Loston,
Yes.
this is like 7 drinks in. Is the ceramic jar glazed, or is it just ceramic?
Yes.
I need to know this information now before I wake up and forget everything.
Is it glazed, Peter?
Which ceramic jar?
The
The
one
one that he gave me.
the kobolds gave me.
You mean the broken part of the ceramic jar?
Didn't you have a lock jar after that? After the ceramic mug?
I thought it was broken. Like
You didn't say it was like fully broken. You just said it was kind of broken.
It's like cracked and stuff like that. Yeah, there's like
Yeah,
pieces of it
I
missing.
figured you could
Oh.
still. Hold.
Yeah, you can hold it. It's like a piece. Like there's cracks on it. Pieces of it are broken and missing. It's very fragile. Yeah. It's not even glazed.
Okay. Can you get me a jar, please? I can't do anything right now. I'm too drunk. I need a jar.
Henri,
An actual jar.
What were you doing, by the way?
She's gonna drink till she passes out, but that only takes 1 drink.
Yeah, 1, maybe. Yeah, not even 2.
Like half a drink.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Henri, I see you're into drinking. Okay, good night.
She like tries to down it, doesn't even finish it, puts
Halfway
it down,
So,
and she not even like she kind of like her eyes kind of flutter. She looks a little woozy, and then her straight down onto the table.
oh, that's gonna leave a bruise. Ooh. So anyway, Loston, a jar. I kind of need it. I
Sure.
forgot about it. Yeah.
Bartender, could I buy a jar off you?
Yeah, that's fine. That's
All right, here's 25 copper.
yeah. You buy the jar, a ceramic jar.
Do you
Alright,
have any
thanks.
fire with you?
Yeah, one sec.
I
pull
need
out
to burn this other jar as much as I can.
I pull out my dragon lighter.
Mm-hmm.
And I start winding it up. Like, all right, you got like 10 seconds of flame each one.
Oh my god, this is gonna take forever.
Well, that's all I got, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, no,
got-
wait a second. Everything has a furnace. I'm stupid. Let me go turn the furnace on. Give me 10 minutes.
Okay. I switch the mushroom to the other jar. I grab the old jar and just throw it in the furnace.
Okay.
Incinerate that as best as you can.
All right. 400 degrees for 20 minutes. Will that paprika happen?
It's going. Furnace, the actual furnace. You buy a round for everyone. That's the one that Henri passed out on. Ovina was already, starting to drink because she's given up trying to convince people earlier than you guys. But you guys share your round of drinks. Remember Hardy by anything you can remember. Henri's passed out next to you. Loston is over there tinkering away with stuff while he's sipping away at his drink too.
Since I identified the ring, I'm gonna try to talk to it.
Okay. What do you say to it?
How dare you in there?
You don't hear anything back. I'm guessing you're using common. to speak
Yeah, for now.
to? Okay. Yeah, you don't hear anything back.
That's weird. Alright. That's it.
Okay.
If you guys don't mind, I think I'll barkeep. What race is it? I just want to see if I can get some help carrying Henri to bed.
He's a half elf, and he looks and he goes, "She's not gonna throw up, is she?"
I've never seen her throw up before. This is as much as she does.
I would like to throw up right now.
Just give me a con save, because you're passed out. I want to see if you can.
I want to see this nat 1, and it works so well.
Because you have. Yeah, no, you're fine. No. It's bad would have been good. Bad would have been what you wanted with that.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah. As the barkeep comes over, helps carry her up to the room with you, Furnace. Lays her down in the bed. And yeah. There's only one bed in each room. There's only, it's a small, it's not like a large queen size bed. They're pretty small. So.
Now, I need another minute of dropping the curtain.
Okay.
Now,
do you want to do this
Furnace
with just me, or do you want to do this with everyone here?
yeah, let's do this in whispers.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, Duke. Tell me. Hello? No, wait. Oh no, it's your mic. Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so Furnace isn't a dumb guy, right?
No, he's quite smart.
He does have intelligence. I would imagine most people would understand the basics of lycanthropy.
Like stories, like rumors, like...
Not to mention the fact that he put on a necklace shaped like a wolf that bit into his chest.
Yeah. Yep. But go on.
I've been waiting for this moment. I don't know if you're gonna do it or not, but I've been waiting for this moment.
I don't know why you're waiting for a lot of stuff. Is this like you trying to metagame with me? Because if it is, I was wondering if you're going to be saying anything alone in the room.
Basically, he's going to leave Uncle Iroh and be like, just look out for Henri.
So you kind of take Uncle
He's just
Iroh
gonna leave
off
us?
your bracelet? Like you're going to...
You know, like that moment before someone, like, I don't want to be too macabre, but like kills themselves and they just sort of settle their affairs and leave everything in one place.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, that's what I plan on doing with Furnace, and then he's just going to wander out and wait.
Like outside the city or near the city, in the random part of the city.
Yeah. Like out in the wilds. If you would rather me play it where he's sort of dumb to it,
that's up to you. I mean, you could put 2 and 2 together. This is all up to you.
Moon is full and this thing hit my chest. Okay. Yeah, I'll play it the dramatic ass way. I haven't had enough dramatics this game.
Interesting. Okay. All right. I will.
Thanks,
pull it
Park.
back.
Thanks.
All right. I guess I wanted to take a break at a different moment, but I think
We thought you'd be gone longer.
yeah, Henri and Tristan aren't here. So how about this? We'll take a break now, and we'll be back in just a moment after these not existing messages. So yeah, we'll be back. Go get. Actually, no. There we go. Henri's
Making
here.
tea.
Is Tristan here? No, he's making.
He's making tea. Yeah. Playing true to the character, so.
All right. Well, how about this? He doesn't need to be here for this part. So at least just
Because he said he was drinking until he passed out.
yeah. So he's still downstairs. Lawston, Ovina, you guys are drinking, enjoying yourselves, and trying to recall moments of Hardy or just talking about your interests. You guys see Furnace kind of come down with the bartender after they put Henri to bed, and you notice Furnace kind of wave over to you guys, but then he walks out the tavern, and he starts walking, and he leaves the tavern.
Avina, can you walk?
She's like, no, what?
Okay. Bartender, no more milk, please. I'm gonna go follow him.
Okay. You start following him. Give me a stealth roll if you want to do it sneakily, or if you want to just call out to him.
Nah, me and Arrington are just like looking for
him. Just
Yeah.
okay. You notice him right away because he does stand out. And he's.
I'm on fire.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people there.
Furnace. Hey. Furnace.
Hey, what's up, man?
Where you going? We're all grieving.
I tend to do better grieving on my own.
Yeah, but good things don't happen when we split up.
Yeah, that's true, but I feel safe enough here.
Let me walk with you. Is that okay? If not, I can just go back to the bar and, just have Arrington watch you from about 30 feet away at all times.
Hey, that'd be fine. Yeah, you can have Arrington look out for me.
Alright, Arrington, do as I say. I'm gonna head back to
Beep boop.
the bar and get another glass of milk.
Okay. Okay, so as Arrington is following next to you, Furnace, Loston, you head back to the Gilded Net. And Novena, you're with him. Omni's passed out. Furnace, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run to the nearest alley, use my draw 8 to cast Greater Invisibility, and then run straight out the city.
Interesting. So as soon as Arrington starts following you, you try to run away from him. He keeps up, but you turn invisible, and he doesn't seem to know where you are, and you run further and further, and you run away. Arrington, he would return to you, Loston, as he's like outside the window looking in.
Just look over as I'm sipping the milk, talking over you, and
It's starting to. By the way, it's starting to rain. Arrington's outside, and you hear like someone's like, "Oh, is that someone's robot?" And it opens the window, and you could hear as the rain's just like burning and like evaporating off the furnace that's on right now.
God, that's creepy.
Yeah.
I'll walk up to Arrington, pull the marker, and just draw a smiley face where his like mouth clamp is. Yeah, so it looks like he's always smiling. There you go.
All right.
He doesn't care if he's outside, right?
Yes. So you take a grease pen and just kind of like put a smile, and he just kind of sits there, waiting, and eventually you guys get tired of drinking. Lawson, you wait up a little bit.
Tired of drinking? What?
Or pass out.
You only
drinking.
have enough milk.
Become incapable of drinking.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. And you wait for Furnace a bit. Then he doesn't return. He's not returning.
Oh, this is upsetting. Vina, are you still awake?
Yeah?
That
More
wasn't
drinks?
No, I just realized Arrington
No?
didn't. No, Remy's Furnace isn't here.
Which one?
The one that's not attached to Arrington.
Remy, Furnace... Both the same name?
Alright, you're quite attractive. I'm leaving. I'm gonna walk outside to Arrington.
Okay. Arrington's there.
Arrington, what the hell happened?
He
Where did he go?
Beep, beep, boop.
He can't
What do you mean?
speak, but
Long, sad beep.
he does lead you to where he saw him last.
What do you mean? What do you mean he's just gone?
Boop, beep, beep, boop.
That doesn't make any sense.
Beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. He's gonna gesture to himself and say he couldn't fit inside that alley.
You're like 9 feet tall. The wall's only like 8.
Boop. Boop.
There's no way you lost him. You can run really fast. Oh. There's no way you lost him. You can run very fast.
Beep.
I think your eyes are broken. Open your head up. I gotta fix you. Remy, I don't know where you are, but I think Arrington's broken. I'll be back at the stable.
Alright.
You hear nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Alright. And next morning, after Lost and you try to wait up for him, doesn't show. Ovina, you wake up in your room. Henri, the sun's out, it's chirping. And Furnace, you wake up in a house. Windows shattered. You are crawled up in... By the way, you're naked, first of all. You're crawled up in a... kind of like a crumple in a bunch of, like, what looks like clothing that's just been left in a pile. You're covered in blood. And there's a lot of blood in this room. Like, and parts of people. And this is where we're gonna take a break, because I really need to go to the bathroom. So, yeah. Enjoy that thought. As we...
Furnace is a murderer.
We'll be right back.
Da.
We'll be right back. I'll be right back, at least. Don't try to metagame too much.
So,
what can we metagame?
yeah, because I don't even
So, like, all my stuff's in the room. Alright, that's what I told Park. I left all my shit in the room. I told Uncle Iroh to look out for Henri. Just in case I can get out of this shit. All
right.
my stuff's in the room.
So Tristan,
Yes.
you're the first female Arrington lost and seen naked. Good job. Achievement unlocked.
Achievement unlocked. Gain 15 points.
And then technically speaking, but not technically
15
speaking,
points of what?
Michelle's the first guy he's seen naked.
Woohoo! From the same card.
Same PC. Oh, my water's done boiling. One sec.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Shalom.
Alright. Is everyone ready?
No.
I have to step away in 8 minutes to get my tea, but yeah.
Okay. And we're going live now. Dax is watching. Hey, Dax.
Hi, Jax.
Alright. So, I'm going to play this, each one of you separately a little bit, okay? First, we're gonna go with Furnace. Furnace. What are you doing?
I want to check and see if the necklace is still there.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I'm going to give it a tug to see if it comes off.
Yeah. I mean, when it bit into you before, it came off. Like, it just bit you and that was it.
Okay. I'm going to take it off.
By the way,
Prestidigitation.
there's a lot of, like, metallic-y taste in your mouth. Your hands are kind of, like I said, you're covered in blood and viscera. which has gotten
Can
a
I
lot onto
can
the
I
clothes.
clean it off for prestidigitation?
Yeah, you start casting prestidigitation to start cleaning off parts of your body that you can see and trying to wipe off best as you can your face and stuff like that.
And I'm going to pick up the clothes, prestidigitation those so that they're clean.
It's not
and
yours.
put them on.
They're not yours.
I know it's not mine.
They're of a lady's. Female clothes.
Foreshadow Duchess L'Orange? What?
You can put them
Okay.
on. You can still put them on.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them on.
Okay. Put them on. Alright.
Got some cards just in case.
You don't have your cards.
Oh yeah, I don't have my cards.
You don't have anything. And this is where
Slink
we're
up
gonna
to the window.
we're gonna go to the next person.
Okay.
Alright. Henri, Ovina, actually let's go with Ovina. What are you doing?
Why did I drink so much? I wake up, I see myself, I'm in my bed.
Mhm.
That's not what I planned.
You
So
had-
I was gonna drink.
By the way, you did have nice memories of like traveling with Sara and your past group and stuff like that. Because dwarves, when they drink to remember. They don't drink to forget. So they literally do. It's kind of like it's a racial difference.
It's just really weird for me to try to visualize it because I myself, as a person, I don't dream like ever.
No.
So it's really weird for me to try to think this way. Anyway.
Okay.
Huh. Where's the rest of the people? I need some alcohol to take away this hangover.
Okay. As
I
you
go
make your
to
way
the main-
down, Lost in, it's gotten kind of cold outside with the rain, even with Arrington's furnace going. So you turned off the furnace eventually and made your way inside, and you know you kind of passed out in a booth, just waiting for him. When you're waking up by Ovina kind of shaking you awake, it's like,
Want a drink?
I'll have some more milk.
2 whiskeys over here.
bartender goes, starts pouring out the brown liquor into small canters for you guys to drink out of. Starts bringing it over.
I would like a glass of milk as well.
That's not allowed here.
That's not true. I had like 4 last night.
Slip him 3 gold. Not allowed here. There's no milk
Give me
here.
a sleight of hand real quick, Ovina, as he goes, it's not allowed here. Sorry, we ran out of milk, actually.
That is not true.
Lawson, you could definitely tell Ovina kind of sliding him some underneath, to the side of the table. You don't know how much, but you could see.
Clearly not true.
Well, sorry, I don't know what to say. We really ran out. I'm sorry, sir.
I'll have water then.
Surprisingly,
I-
all the clean water is out.
Oh my fucking god.
I mean,
hate
this is
all of you.
mostly water.
Whatever.
Stop
Fine.
being wimp and drink it.
Only because you asked so nicely.
The friendship. You're
Is-
supposed to
disgusting.
cheers first. Thank you. Jeez.
Alright, I guess I take the shot.
Okay. It burns. It's gross.
Now I know.
You awake?
Yes.
Henri, you wake up. You know, furnace isn't in the room. But yeah, you're muted.
I'm gonna run downstairs.
It wasn't Duke this time. It was Alexis. All right.
Drink.
So you're gonna run downstairs. Henri, you run downstairs. You see Ovina and Lostin enjoying, or one person enjoying a glass of whiskey, the other one reluctantly sipping at it.
I'm gonna run up to the table and slam my hands down and be like, "Furnace is missing!"
Would you like a drink?
No.
No?
No.
No?
I would like to go find our friend.
Can we just wait a bit? I'm still nursing this hangover.
I don't care.
Okay. By the way, Henri's there, lost it, and she slammed on the table saying Furnace is missing.
Well, yeah, he didn't come back last night.
Where did he go?
I don't know. I asked
Big
Arrington,
robot.
and he just kept saying beep beep, and that doesn't make sense because beep beep beep.
Furnace, we're going back to you now. As you look outside the window, which is shattered, by the way, you're in a second-story building. Closer to from what you remember physically walking outside the city. You remember heading towards a nearby hill to kind of get away. Then everything kind of goes hazy, as if you don't remember exactly what's going on, and the last thing you remember is kind of looking up towards something. And you realize you're inside the walls of the city.
The same city?
From what you can tell, yeah, there's still the smell of salt and ocean in the air. You can hear the seagulls.
But what time is it, would you say?
It's pretty early.
Where's the sun?
It's still rising, you know. It's not high up in the sky or anything, it's still rising. You turn around and you notice that there's an arm next to the bed.
Cat was right. I'm gonna walk downstairs.
As you walk downstairs, you notice even more scratch marks, signs of struggle. You notice that there is a large like chair that's been smashed on the floor. You notice what also looks like a man that has his face almost torn off, lifeless, next to the fireplace. In his one hand is wielding a poker of sorts.
I'm just gonna carefully step over him.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any damage aside from his face?
Oh yeah,
Are there smashed windows?
not on the not
Okay.
downstairs.
I'm just gonna... Not downstairs?
No, not windows. There's definitely signs of struggle downstairs though.
Is the door okay?
Yeah, the door's fine. The door to the bedroom though, it was completely broken in. Or broken out. You're muted now or something happened. Hello? Hello? No! Hello?
I think his mic just broke.
I think so too. I think his is the one that was popping. Oh no! Please don't. Okay. Wait, I heard something for a moment. No.
Oh.
I'd like to make... Please
There we
hang
go.
up and dial again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. No!
That's been 3
Okay,
times
there we go.
tonight. We should be good.
Okay.
So, I'm going to walk outside
Mhm.
in my dress, and
There's some looks that you get from people. A fire ganassi in a pretty commoner-looking dress.
go give him a nod and so on. Just keep walking.
Okay. You're not sure where you are in the town. You haven't been to this part of town before. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Being peer pressured into drinking alcohol.
Just one more and I'll be good. Just one more.
Nope. We gotta go looking for Furnace right now.
One quick one. Bartender.
Well, I'm leaving right now. Lawson, come on.
Hurry!
Okay.
As he comes over, drops you off a glass,
Ah, thank you.
you just down it.
I fell from a silver. Take this. Thank you.
Arrington, I've never had two attractive women fighting over me before.
Beep boop.
It's fun. Beep boop. Shut up, Arrington. I need to hear it.
Bashful beep.
Alright. As you guys go look for him.
Hey, Furnace, you back in town yet?
No response.
Nothing.
Come on. What?
Alright.
Okay, I guess. Henri, can you track him? Are you good at that kind of thing?
If you were a furnace, where would you be?
I don't know, curled up next to a fireplace? I don't fucking know.
That's a terrible
Racist.
answer. He's made of fire. Why would he go
You
to
just
fire?
said a furnace.
A furnace as in our friend.
Alright, I'll just follow suit. Climb on top of Aaron. You lead the way, Henri.
Well, I don't know where he went.
Okay.
Do you know anything? You were the one that saw him leave. He was passed out by then.
Sure, let me just... Arrington, can you repeat what you told me yesterday?
He then starts to drag
Boop,
you.
beep, beep, boop, beep.
He moves you all the way over and takes you guys to where he last saw him.
See, it doesn't make sense. How can beep happen if boop beep? It really doesn't make sense.
Translate this for me.
Okay, so he was in this alleyway. Arrington turned the corner to look into the alleyway, and he was gone. But the alleyway ends like 30 feet up. There's no way he could have gone that fast. You've seen how fast Arrington is. He can't just disappear like that.
I have unfortunately seen how fast Arrington is.
Exactly. So I have no idea where he went after that.
Let's go to this alley anyways. It's our best lead.
Okay.
Alright.
Investigation checks, please. In the alleyway. Okay. Okay. Alright. And Ovina, because you're drunk. Thank you for doing that. Alright. Loston, you notice a couple sets of footprints. You're not, even with the 19, you're not completely sure which one is his. But out of all of them, there's only one leading towards the direction that wouldn't have run into Arrington.
I guess we follow this set right here.
As you
I
guys
mean, I could be wrong, but don't blame me.
give me a survival check as it leads out of the alleyway onto another street eventually. However, by then the street is hard and stoned and paved.
Arrington, help me out with this. Your eyesight's better than mine.
As
Beep.
Loston, please give me a survival check with advantage.
Alright, cool.
As you look around, there's no footprints. Like, if there was any mud or dirt to be tracked from the rain, it's already been washed away, unfortunately.
Henri, dead end, I'm sorry.
Well, you suck at this.
Wait, is Blue in town? Did Blue come with us?
No.
Is Blue here?
Blue went all the way to
Blues in Sierra.
I really don't know where to go from here.
Alright, let's just start asking people then.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll walk up to the closest person.
As you guys do that, we're gonna go back to Furnace. Furnace! You're in an unfamiliar part of town.
I'm just still walking.
Yeah.
Very much just trying to not acknowledge what I just acknowledged. I am going to approach the nearest person I can.
Okay.
Who would be?
It's actually like a fruit salesman, which they're setting up the shop now. It's a older looking halfling lady. And she just looks at you and goes, "Would you like something, dear?"
Just directions, if you would. The Gilded Net.
Oh, that's down there. You just kind of just follow the dock, and you'll see it eventually.
Thank you so much. I'll be back in a little while for some of this fish. I'll give her a wink and just keep walking.
Fruit, not fish. Fruit. She's a fruit salesman.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my bad. That was actually my bad. I heard fish.
Okay.
I'll be back for some of this fine fruit. Give her a wink.
It is definitely not fun,
walking.
but yeah, you keep walking down. Eventually, with her directions and just following close to the docks, you do notice it in the distance, and you find it. When you get back into it, no one's in there. I mean, there's a bunch of the refugee people that you've seen, a couple of the Crown's Guard, but not too much. And when you ask around, they'll tell you that they left. And I just want to know what you're doing, because depending on what you're doing, I might have to narrate more or not.
Okay, I'd like to go back up to the room. Grab my sending stone.
Which you don't have because you didn't put it down. You only put Iroh down. Yeah. Don't give me that face. I kept track.
Yes, sir.
That you also can't draw cards as a card master because you have no cards.
Okay. Well then, let me pick up Uncle Ira.
Okay.
And I will hang out in the room and attune to him.
Okay. Takes you a bit, but you attune to him. He kind of greets you and tells you that it's a nice. That's a nice choice of clothing. It looks pretty good on you. Other than that, since you're just waiting there, the rest of you spent how long out there in the city looking for him after the trail's gone cold?
The rest of our lives.
Seriously though.
Henri's leading.
That was the end of this campaign.
As long as Henri's looking, we're looking.
Henri, how long would you look before heading
I'll
back?
look till lunch.
Okay. You spend a couple hours.
We woke up at 11.
You spend like 3
Late
hours.
lunch.
You spend about 3 hours outside looking for him. There's nothing. Like nothing at all.
Nobody's seen him.
No. I mean, some of the guards might be on different shifts, but you can't seem to, get the location of them or anything like that. So eventually you make your way back to the Gilded Net, realizing that your friend is gone. You guys sit down on a booth.
Well, this is just garbage. He had the thing. We find him on him. God damn it.
Oh my god, he did.
Would you like a drink?
Yes.
And as the bartender brings you guys over a drink, down the stairs comes Furnace. From where the room is.
Hey guys.
I'm gonna take my drink and I'm gonna whip it at him.
He is, by the way, his clothing, simple cotton dress. Kind of beige-ish, dark beige-ish brown color.
I like it.
Two things. First, second all, and I throw my shot at him as well. Where the hell have you been?
Now you're reeking of alcohol, Furnace.
Can I talk to you guys upstairs?
You don't call, you don't leave a note. We're sitting up all night worrying about you.
I was up till like 2 a.m. That's
You're
way
grounded.
Yes. Listen to Mother.
Henri, you passed out after one drink.
You're grounded.
I left Uncle Iroh to look out for you.
You're grounded.
Can we please just talk upstairs?
Yes, go to your room.
There better be something important.
No lunch for you.
As you
That's
guys,
fine. I think I ate plenty last night.
as you guys make your way upstairs, closed Furnace kind of leads you in, closes the door behind him.
So I think I'm a werewolf.
You think or you know?
I'm sorry. That's
When I
not how
woke
you
up
start
this
this
morning-
conversation. It's hello. I
Oh,
think I made
sorry.
you well.
Are you guys okay? Did you eat breakfast? I
Honestly,
saw you
alcohol
threw
count?
a shot at me, so
you weren't there, and they peer pressured me into alcohol again.
I didn't do that.
That was me.
True. I'm
Nice.
sorry, Henri.
Nice.
I meant her. So, what made you
Anyway,
come to the conclusion?
so I woke up this morning in an unfamiliar house in the city. On the second floor, the windows are smashed, and there are body parts and blood everywhere.
That doesn't mean you
Nope,
did
nope,
it.
Nope. Okay. Nope. I walk out.
Well, I was also covered in blood, is what makes me think I did it. But I was
Yeah,
still
could've
alive
just-
and intact.
Happened upon a house with parts and blood and yeah.
Henri, of all the times in my life, I don't think random chance applies here now.
I mean, you can't just randomly become a werewolf.
What did
And
you
I
do?
pulled up the necklace.
Henri,
And what's this?
you're the only one that recognizes it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk out of the room too.
I'm going to hand it to Ovina.
I don't want to touch it.
You're
no.
good at looking at these things.
No.
Well,
I'm not
okay,
touching
just don't put it on. Just don't put it on. Just don't put it on like a necklace. Okay?
This looks like a necklace. What else?
It
I
has
can't-
Okay.
on the bottom. It has what looks like a little like wolf head, but it looks kind of cute the way it looks. You know, it's made to.
It's just
look
this
cool.
is just a necklace.
Yeah, it looks.
I mean,
like
there's a werewolf on it. Yeah. Do you think this turned you into it? Doesn't look magical to me.
When I first put it on, it bit me.
That's concerning.
Well,
So why did you
Can
put this on?
you possibly get me some... Just a risk.
Uh-huh.
Just to see what would happen. I saw what happened.
Well, first, you're a fucking idiot. Second of all, what do you want me to do?
Okay. Could you maybe get me clothes that aren't addressed?
No, I can get you a better dress, though.
Okay,
It'll suit you.
let's go get me a better dress.
All right.
Sounds fun.
Also, I don't have any of my stuff.
Where is it?
Last thing I remember, I walked out of the city and up a hill.
That's it?
That's
You can
it.
give me a history check if you want to try to remember more.
Remember.
Well, if you wait till tomorrow, I could help you find some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll wait till tomorrow.
All right. 18 history. Loston and Henri, what are you guys doing as they're talking in there?
I'm arguing with the bartender on how he can run out of milk.
Yeah, he's just feigning, ignorance. Henri, what are you
Ridiculous.
doing?
I am also arguing why they cost so much.
All right, interesting.
They got any juice?
Yeah, they do have juice. Lost
I
in
would like
Nebraska
one juice.
As you're given juice, I need. You guys are greeted. The two down there are greeted by a guard. One of the crown's guard, saying, "Good news. We can probably get everyone on board. There's a personnel ship coming for everyone. So you two and the rest of your group, will be joining us to the capital. If you haven't been to the capital, well, congratulations, because we're going. Apparently, some of us are going to be showing you around. Not me, of course. They told me to tell you someone will be basically showing you around the city. So, but we'll be leaving tonight, and we should get there. Once we leave tonight, we should get there. If everything goes well, about 3, maybe 2 days.
Alright, that sounds good. I'll let my friends know.
Alright. Okay. Duke looks like he's dead. Like he's like, oh no, I lost everything.
But like my cards, though.
I know.
I'm gonna head back upstairs.
Okay.
And open the door and let them know.
Everyone's leaving tonight.
Tonight?
I like to imagine that, like, when he comes in, Ovina's just like measuring Furnace for his new dress. As if
Okay,
she
yeah,
knows.
so, you can want like, okay, that's cool. You got really broad shoulders, wow.
Thanks.
Lost?
Oh, hi, Lawson.
Hello.
Oh, why'd you just stand there? You wanna get dressed as well?
No, I'm
I
just...
can find you a cute little pink one.
I'm very confused right now. I need to go deal with my emotions. Remy, you're really pretty. And I'm gonna walk out.
Okay. So you didn't tell
Thanks.
No, I told them we're leaving.
them? Okay.
But then I walked in.
Then you guys are leaving tonight. Alright. What are you all doing? I thought you guys would be making to Sierra by now, but it's okay. What are you guys doing?
We're leaving. I can't help you find it. I need my spells to help you find items.
What did I learn with an 18?
History? You remember how you left the city, how you avoided Arrington and all that stuff. You do remember that the hill, the place that you were standing upon before you looked up towards the moon, what caught your glance was it was a high hill outside the city that you can see most of the port. And what kind of made you look up, even though you were kind of hoping that it wasn't going to be the case, was the reflection of the moon. Like the way it kind of reflected off the ocean area down at the city below.
I remember there being a high hill and I could see the ocean.
High Hill and Ocean? Okay.
Yeah.
I can try to help you find it, but on one condition. This dress I buy, you have to wear it for the next week.
Deal.
Sounds good.
Okay. As you guys get him ready, dress him up eventually, do you guys go looking for his stuff?
Oh, you have to go to a dress shop.
Well, we'll skip forward all that stuff. You
I get him a really nice, it's gonna be like a navy blue, so it matches really well with the embers that come off his head.
Should've got him a romper.
Yo!
And it's just like, it's like a summer's dress.
A
it's
summer
very
dress.
short.
It is.
It's very awkward having
towards
like
the
that
end of
much of your
summer,
leg
actually.
showing.
I believe it's towards the end of summer at the moment. So, as you get him ready, the rest of you guys, are you guys all going, or is it just you two?
Yeah, no, I'll take along.
Okay.
Might as well.
As you guys leave towards one of the exits of the city, where Furnace you remember last, you start to kind of track your footsteps, remember where you went. But as soon as you leave the city, you notice that the way the hills and the trail works out the city is it's both the basically the trails and through the valleyway of these two massive hills. You don't remember which?
Hey, Furnace, do you have any article of clothing you wore last night?
Oh, let me check.
No.
I'm just sort of going to yank up my dress. Nope.
No.
By the way, Furnace, please roll a d20. I forgot to ask this when it happened.
Why do I feel like I did roll at some point?
Did you? I don't have it written down. Which is odd. I'm really good about that. Duke, I just saw your message on Discord. It's like, my stuff is still in the room, right?
What did we whispers for if I didn't have a dramatic moment, Park? Anyway, we're looking for it. My dick's 3 inches.
No, it's not 3 inches. It's ratioed from 1 to 20 of an average size. So you'll see. It's not really impressive for what you guys see underneath the dress.
Okay, so no. Just have to say that. Jesus.
I cast enlarge.
On yourself or on Furnace?
No, just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Go on.
Don't worry, I know how to make choices. Let me just flip my... Oh.
Choose which side that you want. I need to know.
Right.
Okay.
I don't even know if I have a right or left choice to make, but right?
Yeah. The way the trail splits, you're guessing that it should be in the one or the other. As you make it up the right side of the hill, it feels familiar. I need you guys to give me a perception check or investigation check or anything like that.
I was gonna turn into a bloodhound or a basset hound. What kind those dogs are called?
Then give me a
and give it a quick smell of Furnace and be like.
Yes, that sounds exactly
I'm good.
like that.
I should become an animal whisperer.
Perfect. And give me a perception check with advantage as a
I have no idea
dog.
what the basset hound's perception would be.
Just look up dog 5e and then
dog 5e
or mastiff 5e and then you could find it pretty easily.
Mastiff.
So actually, Furnace.
Perception +3. Okay.
I'll give you Furnace. I'll tell you something, and then Ovina. Yeah, Ovina and Furnace. As you guys are looking, you see Henri and Loston kind of looking around in different parts, but you guys end up walking close to the same part. Furnace, you kind of look out, and it feels pretty close to exactly what you've seen. And about 20 feet away, you notice that Ovina is kind of sniffing around the ground, and Ovina, you definitely have a scent of Furnace here. And what you find is quite a torn up looking bag in some of his clothes.
And I grab the clothes, grab it in my slobbery mouth, and just bring it over to him.
Yeah.
Is the vest intact?
The vest is intact. The pants are not.
I'll mend the pants.
I'm gonna put on the vest.
Okay. Lost and you start mending the pants together, like trying to lay it out on the ground so it mends properly. As you guys look around there, Furnace, with your checks, you eventually do find most of your stuff. You did roll really well. You are still going to be missing a couple cards though. A few. Okay.
Damn it. Okay, that's fine.
So
Take it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I'm going to roll a d20 a couple times.
Don't count 20s.
Yeah, basically not counting 20s. Alright, yeah, okay, shield's gone. And 18, 17, 16. Animate Dead is gone. as those cards you cannot seem to find within. But you do manage, with definitely Ovina helping out and spending hours kind of up there with Henri and Loston, you do manage to find almost all your stuff. Luckily,
I revert back. Did you find everything?
Yeah, I'm missing a couple cards, but
Do you have that thing that Zara gave us?
let me ask the god.
yes,
Park, do I have
you
that thing that
do.
Zara gave us?
Like I said, you have found everything else relatively intact.
Except for a couple cards. Dope.
Not to worry.
Dope.
Cards.
Yeah, I got it.
You can find your cards with that item. We'll track them down to the ends of the earth.
We have until tonight.
I gotta attune to it first. Do I? Okay.
Yes, you do. As you attune to it, you pull it up. What do you think as you're taking a short rest while doing this? What do you think?
Furnace Ender's Shield card.
Okay. Pretty on the nose. You guys see as he's focusing and closing his eyes, the pendulum, the weight's starting to kind of move towards a direction. Eventually, you guys use it to find both the cards, so you have all of them back. Yay! The thing is,
She told me that before I deleted Shield.
oh my god! It's okay. Shield, you can drag and drop. So you find all of them. And you know how to use the item now, and you're attuned to it. You all are. It's getting relatively late already, but as you guys get back to the town of Eiley, you notice that some of the guards are going around town asking about, well, you know, if anyone has seen intruders, shady individuals, or whatnot around the town. When you ask them, they mentioned that there was a gruesome murder, that you should lock your doors and try to stay off the streets at night.
Do you have a description of these killers?
They say no, but all they have are what they left, and it is not pretty. It looks like almost a beast got in.
I see. Okay, thank
Torn
you.
them to shreds.
Furnace. I'm not gonna put 2 and 2 together, but I'm putting 2 and 2 together.
Okay.
Well, that better equal 5, buddy, because I already put it together. Let's get out of here.
Let's skedaddle.
Okay. You guys make your way over to the dock or the tavern. Grab your stuff as you realize most of the refugees and the guards are already getting everyone ready. Do you want to go with them, or do you want to try to fucking sneak off and do your own damn thing? I need to know.
I've been thinking about this. Should we go find Zara, or should we, go?
Let's go see Niche.
I just don't know if
Please.
I say we go.
I just don't know if we can find Zara.
We have an item.
A couple days.
He didn't want us to find him yet.
A couple days before he got
said-
captured, I ended up seeing some hoof prints. There's definitely people with horses out here, and I don't see the normal person with horses. So my thoughts are they took him and they just took him on horseback. There's no way you can catch him.
He said, find me eventually, but take care of the tieflings in the city first.
That's
And we
true.
do. We'll find him eventually.
We can begin our journey. We have Arrington to lead us. We just find another.
Sorry,
You
you
guys
went
can-
robot right there. I don't speak
Oh.
robot.
Hey.
Could you?
Can you repeat that?
We have Arrington. We can just find another cart, and we should be good.
Hey, Lawson. I know I said that Zara gave me this thing, but this is just an idea. You think he could somehow adapt it to Arrington?
let me check my handbook.
No, you
Did it?
can't, because he doesn't think like you guys do. He just follows orders. And by the way, I'm being extremely lenient when you guys do the whole talking with Arrington thing, because he doesn't talk. I know you gave him a language, but that just means you could talk to him. Lost it. That's all it means.
Beep, 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 beep.
It's Morse code.
No, it doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. I'm being very lenient.
Samuel Morse doesn't exist.
It's lost in code.
Morris.
Alright, you know what? It doesn't work like that, Furnace, but I just had a great idea. I'm going to invent my own language through the works of beeping and booping
Oh my
over the
god.
next 3.5 months. And I will teach Arrington.
Beeps and boops are fine, but what if you're able to write it down, but you wrote it down in dots and dashes?
We call it lost code. As
Know
in
what?
the code that was lost.
It'll be a team effort. We'll
Yeah.
shorten the time limit.
You know what?
Yeah.
Do
It's
it.
almost like the gods spoke to us.
Do it.
I think we're bored in the. Okay.
Do it. I dare you.
Is that a threat? Are you threatening us for trying to Mitch?
I don't know. Am I threatening you? Tell me.
Alright, let's
We'll
begin.
just
Let's
take
begin.
the M. We'll
You
take
guys
the M
invent
from
Morse
Remy.
code. Roll a
Oh.
death save.
We'll spend the next 4 hours a day working on this language together and sharing it with Arrington.
Okay. So you guys are boarding the ship, right? It's a mass.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
Ask for
massive.
the speed
Unless
dot, dot,
anybody-
dot.
Okay. It's a massive ship. As you guys board it, you guys see a familiar face. It is the Inquisitor, Silquin herself, as she greets you and goes, "Well, you're under my care now. Don't worry, I won't hurt or bite."
I
What does this person
don't
look like?
believe that. Where's the candle?
Oh, I don't
Oh.
have it on me anymore.
Oh, thank God.
As you guys look around, I need you to give me a perception check, please. All right. Wow, a 0. Okay.
Go blind.
Henri and Ovina, you're the one that noticed.
Wow, guys.
you're the-
Ocean is great.
You're the one. You're the only one that noticed this, but there's actually a goblin amongst the people that are in the ship. That's on the ship. He looks like he has a shield on his back. I know to Alexis, it doesn't really mean much, but yeah, he definitely has a shield on his back. He is kind of like leaning over, kind of spitting at the water down below, from what you guys can tell.
I walk up to him. Explain this to me. A goblin on a boat of refugees.
I'm a refugee.
Really now? You're a refugee.
I think so.
I turn to the rest of the guys. Hey, look at this thing over here. Look at this.
And the Inquisitor
Never seen
goes.
this.
The Inquisitor goes. According to what I've heard, oh, someone's mic is acting up.
Arrington, calm down.
According to what I heard, he seems to be part of the people there. They allowed goblins, and apparently they allowed a goblin into their guards.
That's a first.
Exactly.
Oh, that reminds me. You didn't. Your people didn't happen to see an airship leaving that city or that area, did you?
No, but we heard accounts of it.
Okay, that's a shame. All right, never mind. Go on.
Well, you guys are free to do what you want on this ship, but as soon as we get off, I'll be showing you to your quarters. I have a special place for you four.
Is it in the brink?
No, of course not. Why would I put you in the brink? You guys are a curious lot, if I may say the least. And your friend, when I notified him, told me to bring you all to his residence. So that's
Michelle?
Yes, the Alderaan family has requested that.
They're a
Alright,
good bunch, I bet you.
It's fine.
Oh, good. I'm sure they are a good bunch. It's not like I know exactly what they did, but that's for another day.
Hey,
Have fun on the
Michelle.
boat.
Michelle, is your earpiece in yet?
Is it?
You know he hasn't been listening to us for like a week, right?
I thought you didn't have your earpiece. I thought it was gone.
Standing right next to you.
Oh, God.
I know. Do you have your earpiece too?
Me?
I reckon it was a part of my stuff.
Yeah, you got.
Oh, okay, alright, just making sure. I didn't.
Like,
okay.
once you got that pendulum thing back, the dowsing rod pendulum, you could have found everything of yours, which you did. That's why I didn't make it too hard. I just wanted to annoy you, the fact that you didn't leave anything behind in the room other than Iroh. Like, you literally just said, I'm gonna leave Iroh here, and then I'm gonna walk out. And I was like, okay.
I had a whole thing I told you, Park, but it's okay. We got everything.
Okay.
It's okay.
I thought you were just
Thanks.
leaving Iroh just to watch over Henri, and that was it.
No, I had a whole soliloquy thing.
Okay.
You didn't let me play it out.
Sorry.
It's okay. We got
So-
everything.
So,
killed
Goblin,
some
you got a
people.
name?
Yeah, streaks.
Streaks.
I'm gonna just shout streaks.
Turns
Like
the
raise
light
my
on,
arms and try 'em.
So, what are your plans? Got
yeah. And he just spits over the side again. Bet you I
Yes,
can
this
make it by
is-
there.
Oh god.
And this,
how much you want to bet?
I don't have much. I bet you the shield.
Deal.
His eyes kind of light up. And this is actually where we're gonna end tonight's session. No combat whatsoever. Just a lot of RPing. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back.
Let me
Hopefully.
make a strength check. I want to see how far I can spit.
Yeah, just make it. Roll a d20. No check whatsoever. Okay. You rolled a 9 too. Can you roll again?
Hell yeah.
Alright, that's a lot better. When you spit, this time it just kind of, like the Mulan scene when she tries to spit and it kind of dribbles out of her mouth? It's like that. When he spits, it goes quite far and hits somebody on the dock.
That's actually impressive.
It's about like 10 foot away.
I give him. How much is a shield burst?
Maybe like 10 gold pieces for like the simple shield he has. It looks like a simple buckler.
Yeah.
I
I hand him 10 gold. There you go. Deal's a deal.
But this is where we're gonna end it.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week with hopefully everyone. Can everyone make the 14th? I just want to make sure.
Pretty sure.
Good. Awesome. I promise there'll be combat next week, but I will be busy with doing homework. So much homework. Oh, I'm gonna drown in homework. Either way, we'll be back next week. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, we were questionable role models. I hope you guys liked it. Bye. Bye.